Wowzers. There we go. Oh, that's one thing. Alright, let's just do this. Pop out chat goes here. Pop out stream info. No, pop out chat goes here. And am I audible? Looks like it. Is this low? A little bit. Let's put it there instead. Time for the game. Only a couple hours though. Kind of tired. Oh. Better to get up earlier and stream tomorrow. Start recording. And hopefully I can hear stuff in the video game. Okay, cool. Ah, 13 hours on the save file, I see. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so... Actually, that's fine. Alright. I look a little bit blown out, but that's okay. Blew your mom out last night, so it's alright. 0 people in chat. Let's see. I think I want to go back and try to do... What's his face? Oh, it's gonna be so hard to get back to. Lost Kin. He's down here, I think. I guess I could have kept going this way. Oh, there is a station over here. Palace Grounds. Okay. Oops. That's the button. And I don't do that. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to get good at all the controls again. This boss is gonna take me a couple minutes, but I have increased damage, so that's all that matters. Alright. I think I just go straight left the whole way. Straight left all the way down. This specific environment reminds me of one part of... Is Aria of Sorrow the first one, or is Dawn of Sorrow the first one? I played the second one. Did I just go back to the exact same place? I did. That's nice. I meant to go to the Palace Grounds. Either way, the specific area reminds me of an area in... I guess it's... Dawn of Sorrow is the second one. Okay, so this is inaccessible. So I have to go back around. No, I should be able to cut straight down. I did it last time, so that should be the easiest way, is just straight down. Alright, so we go across. I don't think it's down here, is it? Oh, okay, my cat's in front of the monitor, so I can't see. That's quite nice. Oh, that's right, I can't see where I am, I forgot. He's gonna sit directly on the keyboard or the mouse because he loves doing that. I love butthole mouse. That's my favorite thing on the computer. Oh yeah, I just go straight down from here, huh? Okay, well, not if you fall on spikes. Oops. Okay. Nice. Okay. So from here, why does it show me all the way up there? Okay. Down here. I guess there's also, nice. Aight, cool. Okay, let's try to heal if we can. Oh, I don't have a map for this area, so I'm not all the way down yet. Alright, so I'm not at the bench either way, it seems like. Not anywhere near the bench. Alright, well, I'll take that. Goodbye. in the lower part, aren't I? I mean, where else would I be? I've never been below the city in any other capacity, I think, so I guess I just don't remember which way I go. Yeah, so I'm down here. Okay, we're good. Alright, I want to see, so does this go farther to the right? It does. What is farther to the right? Live at this time. Are you awake at this time, Rava? It's just a shorter stream today, like a couple hours. I just wanted to get a couple more hours in the game. I was going to stream Thursday, but I ended up finishing up a video on Half-Life I was working on. So I got to try to get as many hours as I can before Silksong. I think I can still beat the game, but playing, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 with a friend? That seems to be your favorite game, no? The first thing you said when you came in here was that I sounded like a Starion. Oops. Alright. Oops. MB. Oh, I hate the money despawns. I mean, it makes sense why it would, but I hate the money despawns when you leave the screen. It'd probably be too hard to keep track of all that. It's over here. Okay. I don't even need this, but whatever. We almost lost our 50-hour save on the hardest mode, which is permanent death. Jesus. How many times have we played Baldur's Gate? I haven't played 3. I've played it a very, very, very small amount. Not very much. It's been a game that I've been meaning to come back to. I know that it's supposed to be incredible. And I figure that permadeath save thing is something that you're only supposed to do on a repeat playthrough. Hollow Knight is your favorite game. Baldur's Gate 3 is good, but my heart is from Hollow Knight. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's a lot of games out there. There's a lot of games I like. Hollow Knight's pretty good so far, though. I like it. I got a decent bit farther after you left. Oops. I mean, I don't even know how to... I'll show you the map. Did a couple things. I think I'm over to the right of the palace grounds right now, but yeah. Oh, I got the mask in the distant village. I got past Deep Nest. So I finished that whole thing. Very nice, very nice. Saturday you almost platinumed Hollow Knight for the first time? That's cool. Lost your 8-hour save dying near the end. Oh, is there like a permadeath mode in Hollow Knight as well? Kingdom's Edge. Interesting. Actually, let's go back first. Last achievement about finishing without dying in Steel Soul mode. Oh, so... Steel Soul is like New Game Plus but harder or something? I think my friend is going for all of that. I'm assuming that he's going to try to 100% all the achievements, but... Permadeath mode too. Interesting, interesting. My friend has been on a run of, trying to 100%... Oh, of course that damages. Trying to 100% basically every single game that he plays this year. I think he's being a little bit selective in terms of like, oh, well, 100% this game, I won't 100% this game type of thing, but I think this is one of them. No game plus, just the fact you can't die in the attack game. Makes sense, makes sense. I guess I'm kind of shocked this doesn't have New Game Plus as a Metroidvania, but... What do I know? This reminds me of the sewers below Elden Ring. There was something in Half-Life that also reminded me of that, so I guess it's just everything, but... Okay. You are there. I am here. I am here indeed. I feel like nobody can give me like a straight answer on like how far I am in the game, but I feel like I've been getting through it pretty quickly. What? Who is this?
Pantera?
Eternal Emilitia. Okay. Ah, what a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long, ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. You're right to guess I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hallownest. Well, I was, once until those cretins cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside, their bodies shambling around all mindless and empty, and I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. So I guess I looped back around to the actual city. I'm just so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. Isn't life just wonderful? Have you ever caught the tear of Isma? I don't think so. Caught makes it sound like, oh yeah, I know where I am. Caught makes it sound like this is some sort of, like, bug or, like, enemy or some sort of shit like that. In which case, I'm pretty sure no. This one is crazy. She locked herself away for years when the Radiance Plague spread. Interesting. So that's the reason why all of the people, are husks then, like, in the capital and everything? Is that why, like, everybody's an enemy, like, all around the thing? I guess it would make sense, because I've seen, like, multiple different things about a plague, so... This is the way that I came from, okay. So I go down farther. Hello. Let's try this one. Nice try, bitch. Free money. But I gotta kill a guy on the way out. Or not. Goodbye. Only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the Grove Beyond, the Defender. Oh. Oh. Okay. I thought that was my bad. Ooh. The fuck? You can see their eyes or their particles. The infected's eyes are orange, and when you hit them, they release orange blood. Okay. That makes sense. So that thing was infected, or the... like super bugs, or the super bug looking things can't be infected. Some things just like regular bugs, or can't go there yet. It turns out you skipped an important part. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm gonna just keep going as far as I can then. See what happens, I guess. I guess. Ah, fuck. Brother. Okay. I'm already so tired. I'm not going to be able to play much today. But I would say you're about 30% now. Only 30%. Damn. I feel like with how much my friend played, that like can't be true. Maybe it is though. I don't even know. I can do this. Alright, let's try that. Okay. Where the fuck are we going? What the fuck is this? Interesting. I'm not sure, just guessing. Yeah, it makes sense. I've asked like a couple different people anyway, like friends and stuff, because both of my two friends that I hang out with like very often, they both said that I'm or they both finished the game recently, and they both kind of given me nondescript answers, I guess, on like how far I am, so I can't really blame you. Assuming I'm still in the Royal Waterways. Ooh, these fucking things. Jesus. Let's just go straight up. Let's try over here first. Alright. Okay. Who the fuck are these guys? Fucking creepos. I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna leave the live stream open to catch the views. Fair enough, well, I appreciate it. Or you just mean as in you're going to sleep, but you're gonna leave it on to fall asleep to. I thought you meant you were gonna like viewbot me. Like, well, I appreciate it, I guess. Take anything I can get, dog. It's always helpful. But good night. Nice seeing you again. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. I'll stream again tomorrow. Oh, this one doesn't hurt me. Okay. Oof. Oof. Okay, goodbye. What the fuck? No, but you could. Fair enough. Up to you, dog. Up to you. Or not up to you, because then it sounds like I'm encouraging you to be bot. Don't do that, is what I meant to say. Anybody who might be listening, that's important. That isn't listening. It's okay. Where the fuck? This is so loud. Holy shit. Shut up. Jesus. Okay. Oof. Oof. Goodbye. What is over here? Big thing. Who are you? Flute arm. I was trying to fight the Lost Kin. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. This thing doesn't seem hard though. It's in the background, the red and black. Are you trolling me? Or are you trying to make me lose the fight by trying to look at something else? Because it's gonna work. Good job. Now I'm distracted. Oh, you're talking about in the background of my camera. Oh, that's Berserk. They have they came out with deluxe editions of the full series, and it's like the full set of those. Have I read it? Nope, but it looks nice. I read like the very beginning. Yes, sir. It's quite nice. My friend makes fun of me because I haven't actually read the whole thing yet, but... Fluke Nest. What does this give me? Living charm born in the gut of a fluke marm. Transforms the vengeful spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. Which one is the vengeful spirit? Does that show in... this? Oh, I think I remember. Have you read Berserk Monster Pisser? What a name. What a name. I don't know why I keep checking the map. I don't have a map for this place yet. Or other chapters made by the original author. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. I've heard it's, oops, basically the best manga ever made to many people, so gotta read it one day. I've heard that the chapters made by the team after Miura died aren't bad, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything negative, I guess I'll put it that way. Oh, they can kill those things. Okay. Oops. So it spawns 2 extra enemies. Good to know. Okay, so I came from the left, I believe. So this is just farther down? I don't really need that anyway, but whatever. I'm stuck getting it out. Okay, and I keep forgetting there's an extra enemy. 1, 2, and 1... Why does he take so long to spawn in? That's scam. Alright. You like the game? So far. And I think I'm going around in a circle. Yeah, I like it so far. It's my first time through. I've been trying to beat it before Silk Song. It's, most of my reference point for Metroidvanias are from, like, actual classic, like, Symphony of the Night, like, Super Metroid type stuff. The only other really prominent Metroidvania that I've played the whole way through is Axiom Verge. So this is, it's definitely, like, Axiom Verge is a lot more Metroid, and this is a lot more Vania, but I kind of appreciate that, because while Super Metroid is my favorite of those types of games, I really like the Castlevania, like, style and formula more. Obviously, it's not quite the same thing, but it's, like, a little bit more reminiscent. Have you played this game before? Monster Pisser. I just can't get over that name. What a name, dog. You found it. The professional ass name. What are your faves? Fair enough. I know there's somebody in my chat who's beaten it like multiple times. Is that something you've done? I think you kind of got to do that for some like achievements and stuff, right? Oops. Oops. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to turn around that fucking fast. I feel like I hear the humming of the map guy, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wasting my time. So working on the 112% of your main save, fair enough. One of my friends is doing that right now as well, I believe. I don't know if he's actively trying to beat it before Silk Song comes out, like the 112%, but he's at least still putting the hours either way. Or is it that big-ass worm that's humming? Okay. Interesting. This is kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. I'm at 111%, so just one more thing. What's the one more thing? Or is that like spoilers and you shouldn't be telling me? Ugh. Ooh. Oh, does he get stuck if I just keep hitting him like this? Okay. A little bitch, a little bitch. Sucks to suck. Final boss rush, not just really spoilers, I don't think. Fair enough, makes sense. I have heard of the final boss rush, though. I thought, or I guess maybe people just didn't know. I asked a couple people if that counted as part of the 112%, and they said no, but apparently it does. Did I just jump off the edge of the earth? Nope, okay. I think for now, Junk Pit, another new area, okay. I think for now I'm probably not gonna like 100% the game. I just want to get through kind of like the main content, whatever the main content would be before the like ultra 100% stuff, I guess. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna come back and I want to finish everything in this game, but I just want to do that before Silk Song so that I can play Silk Song when it comes out, ideally. But there are 5. I need to do the 4th, and yeah, the 5th doesn't count as a percent. Okay. Not even going to try number 5. Okay. So it's basically like... So it's like you... So it's like in the boss rush, every single time you beat a boss in a row through the whole rush challenge, you get another percent. So if you beat like 1, you get 1%, then you beat 2, you get another 1% kind of thing. It's just that the 5th one doesn't count. It's interesting if so. Cocoon chained with a simple lock. Use simple key. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know if any of the bosses in the boss rush are ones that I've fought yet. I thought that was going to be a boss. Okay. Oh, it probably is a boss because of the dream thing, huh? Gold Tuner. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of Hallownest. Tune their power through their strength. Ascend. Okay. And that's through... whatever this is, I'm assuming. This is one of them. Speaking of boss rush. Is this the boss rush? Oh, what? Did I just get to it? Okay. I know nothing about this game, dog. Blasphemy. Rank blasphemy. Thou crawler, thou cringer, thou smallest of the small. I'm a cringer. By what right dost thou trespass here in this home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone. Be gone. The boss rush isn't new bosses, is it? It's got to be like old bosses now. That's the exit, okay. I'm assuming that I am not ready for any kind of boss rush right now. God home. Oh, these are people that are alive. Okay. Oh, so these are the... I see. These are the bosses that I need to beat before doing the rush. Or any given rush? Yeah, these are all different rushes. Oh. I think I see what you mean now. So it's not so much that it's like you beat like one boss and then 2 bosses. It's like there's different rushes. And then each rush gets you a percent type of thing. Interesting. Does this damage me? Nope. But there's nothing over here. Okay. Interesting. So do I get... So... Oh, and this is all of the bosses that I beat so far. Okay, that makes sense. So I get like a power-up for doing this? Like if I were to beat every single... I don't know why it says maps update when I don't have a map. Every single rush that I... Every single rush that I do, I get a new... power-up, essentially. This is where you can fight all the bosses individually. Do I get anything for that, or that's just fighting them again? Do I get, like, a power-up? Protect the pipeways of the kingdom. What the fuck is in the forefront? Just gonna assume that I don't get a power-up for this. That it's only the rushes that give me power-ups, and this is like some optional thing, or if you beat like a lot of the bosses, then you can get like power-ups and stuff. I feel like it makes sense to come back here later either way. It is very interesting that they let you discover this early, though. I've never seen a game where you can repeat bosses and do a boss rush, potentially, before you've even beaten the main game. Because I haven't even found the 3 masks yet. I still have 2 of them on my map. So that's very interesting to me. Different difficulties for the bosses, so it's mostly just for the fun challenge. Or, yeah, just for the challenge or practice for the boss rushes. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, fair enough. No real point in doing that, then. I guess it also... You can kind of, like, go back to that board thing to see how many of the bosses you've actually beaten. So you can, like, more easily keep track. Okay. Well, I do not need that now. What's up here? Oh, fuck. Fucking Omega Bloom. That's nothing. And there's nothing out here. Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, back to the main game, I guess. Assuming there's nothing down here, it's just... Oh, it's just a straight fall. Alright, fair enough. I think it is cool. This game gives, like, a surprising amount of freedom to the player in terms of, yeah, in terms of being able to, like, re-explore content that they've already done and stuff like that. I feel like most games kind of really do make you wait a very long time to do that sort of thing. So, the fact that this game kind of trusts you enough to... Okay. Give you access to this sort of content early on, and then let you decide whether or not you want to do that sort of thing yet. Whether or not, like, maybe you really, really, really like the boss and you just want to fight it again right now. I think it's a really cool concept. Oops. I also like that little effect with the butterflies leading up to kind of show you where to go next. Very Super Metroid. What other kinds of games do you play? I play everything, dog. I have experience in a lot of different genres, a lot of different games and stuff. I like playing a lot of single player right now, but I've also been, and a big reason for that is because I like to do kind of analysis of games, like, looking at why they make me feel the way that they do, and kind of, especially through this sort of stuff and making YouTube videos and whatnot, like, talking to other people about how it might make you feel the way that you feel, kind of thing, like, why it's making you feel that way. I'm tired, so I can't use words properly right now. But, yeah, like, in general, it's just kind of everything. I play a lot of CS, too, in terms of multiplayer, but... Oh, this is the upgrade spot. Okay, so it loops back around. Do you know Distortion 2? You remind me of him. The name sounds somewhat familiar, but I don't think I've ever watched this person. I mean, I can look him up. One sec. Distortion 2... I look like him. You know? Maybe this is just a bad picture. I don't know if I should say thank you or if I should, you know, no hate to this guy. He looks like a chill dude. Seems like a good ass, seems like he's probably really good at speed running. But, you know. Seems like a chill guy. What does he speed run? Dark Souls 2. Enemy Randomizer and Resi 4. Wuchong speedrun. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's a thing. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the comparison. I feel like I get a wide range of comparisons. I was told that I sound like Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3, which I have definitely never heard before, and now I'm told that I look like that guy, which, you know, I appreciate it. Guy seems like a pretty cool dude, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't played enough Baldur's Gate 3 to have any reference point. I've mostly heard that character through like videos and different shit like that, so I don't know. I don't remember sounding much like him, but it seems to make that one person happy, so it's okay with me. I know that people fawn over Astarion, so I'm taking it as a compliment. Back to the Royal Waterways. Oh, this is where I came from. Right? Yeah? Am I crazy? Or did I come from down lower? Oh, yeah, that is where I came from. Okay. Okay. Oof. Ugh. God damn, bro. Does it always turn around when it hears me? Oh, I think it might. Oof. Okay. Ooh, okay, hello. Do I have a favorite game? It depends on the context that we're asking in. If we're talking about single player, it's Metal Gear Solid 2, still to this day. There's been a few other games that I've played like more recently that have kind of gotten like, you know, number 2, number 3 for me, but Metal Gear Solid 2 is still the main one. In terms of multiplayer, I'd probably still say Counter-Strike. It's just kind of the classic to me. Creative games, I like Minecraft. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways to. MGS, who's your favorite in the series? Based take. That's not very controversial nowadays, but I remember back in the day, if you liked Metal Gear Solid 2 over Metal Gear Solid 3, you were seen as a fucking nerd. Mega nerd. People used to hate Metal Gear Solid 2. I can't blame them. I guess for the era, it was definitely like a shock the way that Kojima just randomly threw Raiden in your face, but I think it's a very good game all around. So. And I think inarguably it kind of did more for conversations about video games as like a form of art than pretty much any other game almost ever has. So. Especially because of that surprise, so many people had to like find out a way to like create a discussion about video games as art whole cloth basically from nothing in order to talk about why that shock is actually kind of a good thing, and why especially the ending, for how confusing it was at the end, was actually like worthwhile, why it was like a good thing, or how it made sense essentially. Man is still doing it with Death Stranding, very true. I played Death Stranding 1 recently. I did like it. I don't think the story of Death Stranding 1 wasn't quite as good to me as any of the Metal Gear Solid games, but I thought it was alright. I heard Death Stranding 2 is a lot better though. She Silksong on my night till I hollow. Who's doing that to you, Witch Girl, you know? Who's she? Who's she in this context? No hoes, no maidens. Get fucked. Fuck me. She is true. I know her very well. Very, very well. She hollowed on my song till I sulked earlier, so sounds like you're getting sloppy seconds though. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you? Don't take something if it isn't yours. That's the law. Everything you see, something. Don't be angry. I'll share my food with you. You give me Geo. Purchase food. This guy is awesome. I guess we're gonna purchase the food. This Geo is mine now. Don't try to take it back. Here, take your food with you when you leave. Okay. It's like a rancid egg vendor. Okay. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with rancid eggs, so I guess I'll wait a little while. I don't know if it's anything important. Probably is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Can I not go up this way? Did I not come from this way? Apparently not. Okay. I honestly do not remember where I came from. Okay. There was another path. Oh, there's a bunch over here. There was another path aside from the waterway, but I went for the waterway first. Oh. I'll go down here. I wish I at least had a map for this place. That would be helpful. Have you played Elden Ring, Cat? I don't know if you play FromSoft games. What the fuck is over here? Okay, that's loud. Try playing Elden Ring for the first time a couple months ago. How far did you get? Because that's a good fucking game. You should stick with that. I was gonna say that this this area reminds me a lot of a there's like a similar sewers area in Elden Ring. Nice, this game's so fucking loud. Okay, well, I'm in a boss fight now. Okay, and that's on top of it. Played almost all of the modern games except for Demon Souls. Oof. Okay, hold on, give me a sec. Oh, those stick around, at least for a little while. I've played similarly. I've played the Demon Souls remake. I haven't played the original. Oops. I beat Dark Souls 3 earlier this year, Dark Souls 2 last year. The only one that I haven't played actually is Bloodborne so far, but I do need to get to that soon. I'll probably play it on stream. Oops. Okay. Is he gonna attack me right here? Nice, nice. Oh, fuck yourself. I should have killed him. Okay, now he's a ball. I really like Night Rain. That made me think I would like Elden Ring, and then Elden Ring was just really boring. What? That is the only time I've heard someone give that take. I've heard that Elden Ring is, or Night Rain, excuse me, is significantly worse than Elden Ring. I haven't played it yet, but I mean, if you played it with friends, maybe you liked it more, but I'm pretty quiet compared to the game. Yeah, I don't know why the game is so loud right now. I'm gonna have to turn it down in a minute. Bloodborne is so cursed, they need to bring it back to, or they need to bring it to PC natively. I agree. The small amount that I've played, I liked a lot. It's, it reminds me a lot of Dark Souls 1, and no other game in the franchise has done that so far, so I appreciate it a lot for that fact. Okay, he can hit me from there now, apparently. God, I'm gonna take that opportunity to heal. And it lands directly on me. Fair enough. And fair enough. Okay. Okay. Hate that this guy has pubes? I did not even notice that until you said it. Ew. That's gross. I could turn up the gain, but I think I just need to turn down the gain. I don't know why the game is so fucking loud. My audio is not that high. Let's go down to like 20. Let's try that. I'm also just kind of quiet right now, in general anyway, but... Okay. needed me to see it. It sounds like first of all, I wish that I hadn't seen it, but it sounds like I am the only one that you've gotten to see this way. Defender's Crest. Unique charm bestowed by the King of Hallinest to his most loyal knight. Causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor. That was what I got, right? The odor of his pubes. Interesting. I'm now stuck with the pube curse. It's like the cheese touch from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but significantly fucking worse. Okay. Elden Ring, you beat Godric, opened up the school, got to the bonfire before Radahn, and explored one of the caves and beat the Nox Dragonkin. I think that's about it when I stopped. Nox Dragonkin. Do you know what area in the game that is generally? Or Nox Dakenkin? Or I don't know if you misspelled it or not. Interesting. But the only shard bearer that you've beaten is Godric, right? The underground. Yeah, I just don't know if she means like the like vast underground or just like one of the regular caves. I don't even know if you explored the game enough to know the difference. Oops. I mean, either way, what did you dislike about Elden Ring? This is the first time I've heard somebody say that it wasn't good or boring. Interesting. Okay, I think now, yeah, I've looped back around to here. Well, now I know another way to the City of Tears. It's nice enough. And that's the other shortcut that I found earlier. Okay. So this goes straight down. So from here, I think I've probably done most of the stuff in the Royal Waterway at this point. Seems like I saw a lot of it. Oh, and I know what that up there goes to as well now. Is this destructible? Oh. There's a cave with ants, and there was a big like castle thing with a guy who threw rocks at you. The big castle... The big castle was underground or above ground? Underground. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't really remember the names for a lot of that stuff. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, and then the Nox, because that is the... Yeah. So giant dude sitting in a chair, and then the Nox Dragon. That's ringing more bells. So you did get to like the underground. Wanderer's Journal, fair enough. Oof. Nope. Bro, I just want to get back to the Lost Kin. Is this hard? Where am I? Fuck you. Okay. But yeah, I'm so curious, Kat. I don't know if you're typing something out, but what did you dislike about Elden Ring? Super curious. Okay. So, okay. So I was far off to the right then with that thing. So let's... Or actually, no, there's a bench down here. I was going to call the train or the tram back to the rest of the bench, but I might as well just keep going on since there's a bench over here. All right, so, oops. Okay. not remember how to get back to where the lost kin is. I think it's just over here. It's been a couple days. And I forgot that that's there. Okay. What a troll. What an epic troll, dude. Okay. All right, so I upgraded the needle. So ideally I can beat this guy now. I'll read that message in a second, Cat. Oh, okay, I'm already forgetting the mechanics. I don't know why I'm approaching him like that. And he goes that way. Okay. Can I heal really quick? Only one heal, that's fine. I think I can bait him over here again. I don't even need to heal that much, but whatever. Alright, fair enough. I don't know why this fuck's so hardcore on healing. Fair enough. Now I kind of need heals more. That wasn't the proper jump. Can I get one? Ah, what the fuck? That felt scam, but okay. Bro, this is not what you're supposed to do right here. I can only get one. Because these stupid fucking ads, and it's lost. That's nice. Off to a great start. This was kind of a bad time to heal, but... Oh, and he catches me in the air. Okay. You just find Souls games in general really tedious. Fighting most things feels more like a chore than something engaging, and a lot of the exploration feels pointless because I don't think I ever switch weapons after finding a katana. Damn. That's a take. Do you find that it's easy? Like, you think it's, like, really easy to beat the bosses and stuff? Elden Ring has so many cool weapons, I don't know why you would stick to an old, boring katana. I mean, to be fair, especially the first time that I played Dark Souls 1, I stuck with, like, a one-handed axe. Like, a small axe. I don't remember if it was a starting weapon or not, but I, like, two-handed it, and that was it. Obviously, once I played it a couple more times, I beat the game, like, 4 times, I obviously switched to meta shit, like, Uchigatana for a little bit. I would use Zweihander, you know, like, Black Knight Halberd, obviously, but I would, like, reset runs until I got that, but I can't, it feels good to, like, stick to something that you know, I think, in a Souls game, especially the first time around, but Zweihander is the GOAT, especially in Dark Souls 1. But I'm just curious, yeah, so is the combat, like, easy then? You think it's just not, like, challenging, or do you like combat that's engaging in, like, a different way? Because I feel like, to me, like, Souls games combat is, like, the most engaging combat that I've ever found. Yeah. Lock the fuck in. And I run right into him. I meant to jump, that was my bad. Let's see if I can get him to super jump. Okay, I wasn't ready for it. Alright, fair enough. This is not off to a good start. Okay, dog. So much for locking in. Jesus. Oops. Bad. Fair enough. Jesus. I am taking damage from the dumbest shit. Okay, at least get one heal. And I bait him over here. Okay, nice. One. Okay, he's doing that a lot more than he was before. And that's not a super jump. I was pressing O, but I guess that doesn't count in this game anymore. Is my button... Oh. I don't have heals. Duh. I'm not looking at the screen. Souls combat feels very slow and restrictive in ways that don't add much for me. I like Bloodborne because system design with its parry and rally encourages you to actually fight instead of walk in a circle and do a hit when you know what to hit. That's a take. I don't know if you know, but there is a... So, I don't know if you remember weapon arts in the game. You can equip different weapon arts on different like weapons and stuff. There is a parry mechanic in Elden Ring, very much so. Yeah, Sekiro also hardcore parry system. But Elden Ring, to me, Elden Ring only really encourages really slow gameplay when you're built in like a way where you're very squishy. Maybe if you're very tanky, like overly tanky to where you can like hardly move. But like in general, if you build like well enough, if you have a decent amount of HP, if you have a decent amount of endurance, if you have especially like decent enough weapons, you can like melt most bosses. Like I wouldn't say that Elden Ring is like especially restrictive in that way. Especially if you like look up like builds and stuff like that, or like interesting weapons and try to build around that sort of stuff, especially like interesting spells, interesting like weapon arts, that sort of thing. You can, to me, Elden Ring is a little bit less challenging at the more like when you're exploring the different like things that you can do in combat more, and especially when you have a decent amount of health. It trades off that challenge, depending on the boss. It trades off the challenge more for being able to be very expressive and to be very overpowered if you've explored enough and know what you're doing. To me, that at that point, that does kind of sound like you just kind of didn't try out like enough like different weapons and stuff. At that, the katana would be very boring if that's the kind of playstyle that you had. Oops. You didn't find other weapons to try though. I mean, I feel like you probably found other. There's a fuck ton of weapons in that game. You might not have found anything that was interesting to you, but there's a ton of different weapons. Can you not super jump immediately? Okay, nice. And he goes all the way to predict where I'm gonna go. Okay, one. Okay, I'll take that as a free heal. Not a free heal, because he was already so far through the attack. Nice. And I get stuck in that. One heal. Not really. Nice. One heal. Nice. Nice. Like, to me, I would definitely say, like, I know a lot of people compare, like, this game especially to Souls-like games, but I would say that the combat in this, to me, is a lot less... Well, I shouldn't say a lot less, but it's less enjoyable than Souls. Souls is a lot, like, depthier and has a lot more, alternate ways to try stuff. Oops. Now I'm going with the less HP. That's fun. Free hit, I guess. So he's always gonna jump in advance of the direction that I'm going. That makes sense. So if I stay still for the most part and then dash, it sounds like that's better than trying to continue to move in like a given direction. I meant to hit up, but apparently I didn't. I just need him to super jump again over here. Okay, that wasn't far enough. My bad. Fair enough. Super jump. Nice. What did I get hit by on the second hit? Okay. But why is the question that I have. Like, okay, so to me, Hollow Knight, I think Hollow Knight is a lot less engaging than Souls, primarily because it's very simple. You just kind of like, it's like a hack and slash. I just like, all I do is I press this, right? But I do it with like more specific timing. right? Like I have to also factor in like dashes, and I also have to factor in like jumps and stuff, which is similar to Souls games, right? Like you kind of like hit, you hit, you hit, you hit, and then you like dodge, you run away, that kind of thing. But one of the big things that sets, to me, that sets Souls games, it's a little bit of an overgeneralization because each game kind of has different combat depending. But what sets that apart from something like a Souls game is that, like in the Dark Souls games, for example, it's all about build stuff. So the way in which you hit can change drastically depending on the weapon that you have. You can have trade-offs for the speed of your attack versus the attack of the damage of your attack, kind of thing. So maybe you have a really big weapon that hits really hard, but it takes a really long time to wind up, so you kind of gotta like that kind of thing. Whereas a really fast weapon that does less damage, but you can do like a bunch of attacks at once. There's a lot more spells you can build. And I know Hollow Knight has builds and stuff, but you can build around spells. It's a lot deeper with its spell stuff. The parry systems, like parrying in Hollow Knight seems cool in the sense that you can like negate an attack, but like parrying can like entirely reset combat in something like a Souls game, especially like the Dark Souls games. Sekiro is set apart as well because like the parry mechanics are you time parries enough to be able to kind of like break an opponent to get like a really massive attack out, do like a ton of damage. Bloodborne, kind of similar thing. I also like the fact that the heal system is so limited. You got to go back to bonfires to reset your heals for the most part. Rare exception. Elden Ring's kind of got a combination of all of that, though granted, it's a little bit easier depending on what you're doing. Like to me, Hollow Knight is like it takes aspects of those things, like again, parry to negate an attack. You can move faster. There's more platforming for sure, but it's just Souls games are a lot more. There's a lot more either personal expression that goes into it, or I would say like a wider or like a depthier or pool to get like accustomed to know how to swim in. I think I see Hollow Knight has more of a focus on positioning, while Souls is more of a focus on timing. A lot of hits on Souls, I feel like, oh, I just got the timing wrong. Well, with Hollow Knight, I feel a lot more like each action connects to the next one. Knowing where to be and what you can do to be there to dodge attacks feels more engaging. There are fights in Souls games where positioning doesn't matter very much, but like I can think of, for example, like Nameless King, like immediately comes to mind as a boss that like presses you at all times. He is always on your ass. Like positioning is a really big deal, and you really have to pay attention to what I would consider to be like micro positioning, like apart from the boss, to be able to like heal, for example, before getting hit. Even like positioning kind of matters in terms of being able to hit him without getting hit in the first place. I wish I could think of another example of a boss where positioning really matters off the top of my head. I mean, Dark Souls 2 has a fuck ton of bosses where positioning matters a lot, but combat system in that game is also a little bit different, a lot slower. I would say like the final boss especially, while not amazing, positioning matters a lot, especially some of the DLC bosses as well, like that dragon boss and stuff. Malenia, positioning's a really big deal in Elden Ring. I would say actually a good amount of bosses in Elden Ring, like Morgott, Radahn, Elden Beast. Unfortunately, Elden Beast isn't the best boss ever, but on a macro scale, positioning matters a lot against Flamedragon. I don't know. I'm just spewing out examples, but I think there's a lot of stuff. Like timing's absolutely important. I 100% agree with you, but there's a ton of stuff where if you position incorrectly, you are ultra fucked. Why I went that way? Oops, my bad. Okay, let's just heal, play it safe. Ah, of course. And of course. Like, I feel like people might get mad at this phrase, but I do feel like Hollow Knight's a bit arcadey. Like, it feels sort of like the bullet hell of like platformers, action platformers, I guess. It's definitely depthier than something like Symphony of the Night, but nope. My bad. Oh, my bad. Now I'm just wasting fucking soul. You like bullet hells? I like bullet hells too. I would say that depending on the bullet hell, they're not always super depthy, but thought he was about the dash again. There's the dash. See if I can get to a stagger before I try to heal. Ah, I fucked up. Nice. Okay. I at least get one heal. At least one. Alright, let's see if I can get him to super jump again. Dash is not enough time. Alright. Nice, dog. That's nice. Oh. Granted, with all the stuff I'm saying about Hollow Knight, doesn't seem like I'm at like hard enough bosses yet for me to maybe feel that kind of ultra precision kind of thing. I mean, this boss requires like a bit of precision, but he can be a little bit sloppy. Okay, I don't need to heal. Ah, I tried to double jump. Bad timing. Okay, let's get one heal out. Full HP. Nice. Oops, my bad. I hate the management with the fucking ads. Still so tilting. My bad. One heal. Two. Nice. And I fucked it up. I thought his positioning was going to be different. Okay. Fair enough. Take 2 heals, hopefully. Nice. Keeps back dodging me. That's fucking cancer. Cancer Skamaz. Why am I jumping up into a fucking ad? Okay, bad jump timing. One heal. Nope. Okay. I don't know what I thought he was doing. I thought I was safer. Nice. Oh, I thought he was staggered. I'm stupid. Or maybe he was and I got an extra hit on accident. My fucking... Ugh, my charm. That's annoying. I choked at the end a little bit. Alright. Oops. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. I think it was the charm, because I think that's exactly what happened last time as well. Nice. Okay. Bad timing on my part, I guess. One free heal. Read that message in the second cut. I do dislike the analog controls. I think it's because I'm not fully used to them, but I feel like I kind of have to use the analog stick because of the way that the platforming works in this game, but I feel like it's really hard to switch back and forth between facing down and facing forward. That's like an issue that I've had repeatedly throughout the game so far. Okay, 2 heals, I think, hopefully. Nice. Okay, well, one's wasted, but that's alright. Okay, I don't know why I keep going in the same direction with the jump attack. He's always gonna track my direction like that. Seems like his jump's like preset, like he's not gonna like switch it a ton in the middle. Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Whatever. Can't heal. I think I get one. Okay, nice. Oof. Okay. I think I still get a heal. Nice. Okay, I tried to dash past that. I guess iframes are non-existent in this game. Fair enough. Fair enough. My own fault. Nice. I will say, I think compared to what I played of Souls 1, 2, and 3, Elden Ring does feel better. I do like the weapon art so that I have nothing else. So that I have things to do other than just light attack, but I feel like the exploration Souls just frustrate me. That just gets even bigger in Elden Ring. I used D-pad for Hollow Knight. I could talk to you about this all night because I feel like my experience is so different with everything that you're talking about. I would use D-pad for Hollow Knight because it feels like it'd be more precise, but because of how like quickly you can turn, it feels like needing to turn on a dime requires the analog stick half the time. But I guess maybe for combat I should just use D-pad instead. I feel like I love the exploration in every single Souls game, especially Elden Ring. Both Elden Ring and Dark Souls 1 I feel like are like kind of peak exploration of the series in a lot of ways. Like I would say genuinely, Dark Souls 1 kind of does exploration better than a lot of Metroidvanias. I do genuinely feel like the only Metroidvania-y game, it depends on how you count it, that I've ever played that does exploration better than Dark Souls 1 is Super Metroid. But Super Metroid was also sent down by God himself, so that doesn't hardly count. Okay, D-pad seems a little bit easier. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably just more used to it, but... Okay. One heal. Nice. Just try not to do anything there for a second. Trying to stall. Make sure I don't do anything fucking stupid. I was pressing too many buttons at once. One heal at least. Not bad. Fuck me. That might be too much time. Nope, we're good. I'll take the heals. Oh, I got a little bit greedy. I got way too greedy. Holy shit, what is happening to me? Okay, fuck you. Nope. Ultra nope. Fucking, why are these ads spawning in the dumbest fucking places? Nope. Oh, I thought I died. Oh, I thought I died. Oh, I gave up too easily. One. Nice. I fucked that up. Thought I could have better timing. And what am I doing? Just don't turn the other direction, I guess. Thank you. Nice. Just jump into me. Yes. Perfect. That was better than normal. I think D-pad is the play for this. Okay. I'm just too tired. I came in too tired for this. Enough. Get one in, not bad. Okay.
Okay, whatever. Free heal. Could be worse. Ooh, how was I not in range there? That doesn't make any sense to me. That's my own fault. Stupid. Stupid. Too many ads. One heal. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, one heal. Okay, fair enough. Fucking stupid. Okay. I got it this time. Easy, easy, easy. Best viewers on streamboo.com. I'll have to check that out, dog. Thank you. Really appreciate that offer. Okay, well. Alright, fair enough. My bad. Okay, well, not this try. Nice. Alright, practice, I guess. Alright. This time, Copium. My bad, I thought he was dashing. Still got one heal at least. Fair enough. One heal. And if I keep up on the pressure on this guy, it's a little bit easier than trying to heal all the time. My bad. Fair enough. Close heal. Still a heal though. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Kind of fucked up my heal. Completely fucked up my heal, actually, not just kind of. My bad. Okay, I didn't get my stagger because my fucking charm hit him on the second hit. Nice. My bad. Okay, one heal. Fair enough. God, what the fuck? Okay. Fair enough. It's a good run at the beginning. I don't know how much HP this thing has. Jesus. Let me kill you. Jesus. Fuck. I don't know why I thought he was going to do a sword attack. I'll take one heal. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm taking 2 heals, I don't care. That was wasted, but whatever. I said I was doing it, so I did it, and that one's wasted. Okay, this one's done. Maybe not. 2. Oh, I quick turn on that bitch. Holy fuck. One. Nope. Wasted. Oh, what the fuck? How did I survive that? Okay. I didn't even think I survived in the first place. I'm locked the fuck on this boss now. I am not leaving this thing until they beat it. I feel like I can't. My pride, it's going to be hurt too much. I am a good gamer, and I will prove it right now. Okay. Fair enough. Fucking stupid piece of shit. I'll take the hits. HP isn't too low. Fair enough. Take one heal. Oh. Nice. Bad positioning because of the fucking stupid charm of the second hit. I feel like I need to unequip that on this fight. It just keeps like fucking up the stagger. I feel like it doesn't actually do anything useful here. I don't know if I'm getting any extra damage that I wouldn't really be getting otherwise from it. It just feels like it's fucking me up for no reason. Take one heal. Cool, I don't know what the fuck I just did. Lock in. My bad, but we get one heal, kind of. Yes. Okay, nice. one. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll take that. You even sound like Distortion 2. I feel like you could be his brother. Am I as good at speedrunning? No. Maybe I could try. I've never really tried. Maybe I'd be a pro. I'd show up at GDQ and fucking... I mean, I would say demolish, but the point of that isn't really to run well, but... Okay. God damn, could Distortion 2 beat this fucking thing? Probably. 400, Jesus. Oh. Well, that's that boss. I don't think there was anything else in this direction that I needed for now. He did used to speed. Yeah, fair enough. He did used to speed around this game. God damn. I don't see any clappers in chat, by the way, that I just beat that boss. It seems like nobody cares. Kappa clap, pog clap, anything? Poggers? Pog? Nothing? Sorry. I feel like I need to watch one of these guys' videos now. I did win, Cat. Thank you for paying attention. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I get it. I'm a second monitor streamer. It's fine. It was I'll applaud myself. Fuck you guys. I don't need you anyway. Alright. Oh, this chat's haters. You guys are hating. Started playing your own Hollow Knight? Based. You could probably beat the game before me, to be completely honest. I am not a professional at this game. Okay. Pretty sure that thing's still locked off over there. So the closest... I have to go up here. I think I want to do the top part of Crystal Peak now, because I needed to double jump to get up the rest of the way to finish exploring, so let's go do that. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Or is there another station over here? No, not in Deep Nest. Okay. All right, we're just going straight up then. Where do I go from here? This way. Okay. And there's nothing over here. Actually, I didn't look. Let's just drop back down into, presumably. Oh, back into this part. Maybe not. It's the first time I've seen that enemy. Well, I guess I've not been over here before. Okay, fair enough. My bad. So the charm hit is a full needle hit, or equivalent. Oh, you're back. Okay. My friend, you dealt with all of those beasts. I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I had ever survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size, but this kingdom's beasts, I wonder if I'm just no match for them. Okay. Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same. Cloth is so awesome. I feel like you feel like every character is awesome in this game. Cat, which is fair. The characters are cool. I think you just really like this game. I look forward to our next contact, Tiny Savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. Fair enough. Cloth is especially awesome. I feel like I heard this about whatever other character that you can buy the rancid eggs from. But maybe I'm crazy. Alright, fuck you. I am too fucking out of it to try to hardcore combat right now. there's nothing really over here. At least not that I can do yet, maybe. Okay, fair enough. Back out we go. It kind of sounded like there was a worm, grub, whatever the fuck guy down there. But I do not know where they are. Cloth is more awesome than Tuck. We need Cat's Hollow Knight NPC tier list. That's what we need. And then Monster Pisser has to react to it and say whether or not it's a good list. That's real content right there. Oops. Here, can I find one? Hold on, actually, let's see. Let's see. Hollow Knight and Hornet is number 1. Yes. Hollow Knight NPC tier list. Let's see, is this the thing? It looks like it is. Okay, Cat. There you go. Oh, well now Monster Pisser can't rate it. Fuck. Well now my content's ruined. It's a terrible idea. I should fucking kill myself. I'm just kidding. Well, Cat, you do the tier list if you want. I'll still look at it. I won't have any feedback to give you, but not until I finish the game anyway. Is there something over here? There is. Oh, I don't think I've done this yet, have I? Oh, nice. Okay. Fair enough. What does it smell like? Fucking rubbing alcohol right now. Am I having a stroke? Holy shit. You skip dialogue in FromSoft games too? That's how I know you're a hater. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, if you pay attention to the FromSoft lore, it's actually some of the depthiest, most incredible storytelling of any video game ever. I'm saying that in a meme way, but I also mean it. I ain't got time for that. Meanwhile, bro says that Metal Gear Solid 2 is his favorite Metal Gear Solid game. It sounds like you got time for a lot. Goated NPC. True? I guess when he pushes you off the fucking... whatever the fucking... Dark Souls 1? So you don't want to read dialogue, but you'll let somebody read it to you if it's David Hayter's sultry voice. Let's hit it this way. I lost some money. Okay. The list doesn't have your favorite character. Well, you should write a death threat to the creator. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't help you. That was the first thing I found in a Google search. Maybe if you can find something different, you could do that one. That's all of them. Alright, let's go see what it says. I'm gonna read dialogue, unlike our friend over here. What is over here? It has mine, Mr. Mushroom based. Wait, I've been over here. Oh yeah, that's where that little boss was, the superhero guy. Okay. The luchador, whatever the fuck. I don't know none of these NPCs. Fuck me. Okay. That's not on the tree. There we go. Kingdom above, palace below, servant's path. It's like a little bit of lore, I guess. It's kind of nice. You know, if it has yours, Monster Pisser, then why don't you do the tier list, huh? And then Cat can rate it. That way I'm still farming content one way or another. Give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me. I feel like platforming through these sections is so much easier on analog stick just because of how fast you can like turn back and forth. This is the only platforming game I feel like this with. I play like every other platforming game with D-pad, but you have no idea who half of them are. Well, fucking, you guys gotta help me somehow, okay? Find a compromise. Cat, find a better tier list. Monster Pisser, you pretend like you know what's going on, okay? Let's go into the YouTube short, alright? One way or another, you're getting farmed. You can't avoid it. Alright. Oh, that's right. Oh, this one's broken, but the thing directly above it. Why do they bait? Why does this game bait? This thing, there's no fast travel, but this thing, there's fast travel. Or, not this one, but the one above it, there's fast travel. Right? Copium? Yeah, okay. The fuck? The fuck? Alright, I think I gotta go to dirt next in the wall. Go from there. Cold 5-layer burrito. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Have you guys like ASMR eating sounds? Mmm, delectable. Mmm. I was not ready. Back to Crystal Castles. That reminds me a lot of Celeste. Now that's a game with hard platforming. I did not do any of the actually hard challenges. Well, not yet. I'll probably go back and do it one day, but that shit was... Like, the base game is not that hard, but I think I tried, like, one B-side, and that shit was way too fucking difficult. And my cat is biting my desk because he's mad that I'm not asleep. So instead of going out to the living room to sleep, like a smart animal, he decides to just get really, really mad and punish me by destroying the microphone with his bass-boosted sounds. He's flicking on it. What a genius. What a little genius. Oh, I can go up here now. Nice. Oh, little boss. Wait, I think I beat one guy that's already mostly like this. Not quite the same, but... Oops. Okay. Oh, that does multiple hits of damage. It sucks that Celeste never makes you actually do any of the good content in the game. I actually agree. That is one thing that I felt, is that it felt like the base game, none of it was like that hard. It felt like a lot of the game is the actual like challenging portions. It's like the entertaining stuff, and yet you don't have to do the actual challenging stuff at all. Oh, I can't hit his head. And to this day, I still haven't done it. Ah, almost. Wasted both heals. Oh, now I don't have enough to heal, and now I'm dead. There is. The only actually challenging platformers that I can think of that make you do most of the content. I mean, you know what? I'll even throw in old ones. No, I won't throw in old ones, because there's a decent amount of old ones that are difficult. I think it's basically just Super Meat Boy and, any I Want to Be the Guy game. Like, I Want to Be the Guy Gaiden. That's pretty much it. Nobody really fucking cares about I Want to Be the Guy anymore, but... I still have not beaten any I Want to Be the Guy game. I don't think I've beaten a single level in any I Want to Be the Guy game. I remember when that was like the meta on Twitch like forever ago, though. Forcing was farming I Want to Be the Guy Gaiden. I think you beat the whole thing, though. Quite poggers indeed. Oops. What even hit me there? Okay. What are you shooting at, dumbass? Dumb fuck. Bitch. Whew. Okay. Idiot. And I died. I think it still counts, though, I imagine. Oh, but all that money despawned, didn't it? I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Rip. Or maybe it got collected into my ghost. Let's see. Let's see. It's probably all gone. I probably didn't get almost any of that. Oh! No, I think I got it. I think I got most of it. Okay, cool. Doing Farewell is one of 2 times I got so emotional just from actually completing a gamer challenge. I cried. Jesus, based. Fair enough. Farewell is like one of the end game challenges in the game, I assume. I think the only game that I like really popped off at like doing a gamer challenge in was I did a 10 vitality naked run of Elden Ring. Just the main bosses, but that shit took me way too fucking long. I didn't do any like cheese strats or anything. I know that Kevin, my friend, you know Kevin, but for the other guy, his brother Isaac, he did the same challenge like right after I did it. And he fucking oh, I think I can go up there, huh? He yeah, he did like cheese strats on like Godskin Go and shit, and fucking beat that shit in like 2 seconds. I took so long on Godskin Go. It wasn't even funny. Not even funny. I think there was at least like 20 hours on that save file and that boss fight alone. Okay. Oops. Fuck you. Farewell is a DLC chapter that came out a few years after the main game. And it tutorializes some speedrun tech because it's required. Interesting. Going to bed, Monster Pisser. Good night. Follow if you want to. It'd be cool to have you back. You're a chill dude person. I don't know. So, anyway. DLC chapter that came out a few years after the main game. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that Celeste was one of those games where it came out and was pretty much like it. You did. I appreciate it, Monster Pisser. I'll see you around. I've got a couple of people in the chat basically just from this game alone, so you'll have a couple of other people to I usually stream a little bit earlier, so maybe you'll have some other people to talk about the game with besides just Cat. If you come back, and I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're gonna get so bored in the stream one day, Kat, when I stream the Elden Ring DLC, because I still haven't played that. Farewell is the only thing that was officially added post its release. Fair enough. I saw that there was, I don't remember if it was like an April Fool's game or if it was like for an anniversary of the game or something. But, they did a, like, SM64 inspired, like, side mini game thing for Celeste, something like that. I think the head creator was like actually involved with it. Like watching Souls games. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a professional anyway. I'm like exceptionally good at them, so it's gonna be entertaining no matter what. It's kind of hard not to be entertained watching me play games because I kind of am just like a dog, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You don't have to say it. I've had plenty of other people say it anyway. Plenty of my adoring fans. I get it. I get it. Don't want to blend into the crowd. I get it, Cat. It's fine. Finally go up here. What is this? Okay. Okay. Fuck me. I don't think I'm jumping straight over this. No, okay. But I probably still can do that. Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. I'm assuming this is just like a side challenge for some like item or charm or some shit. Ooh, I gotta do this. And straight into the guy. Okay. Alright. You saw me first try Lost Kin, by the way, Kat. You remember. You were here for that. You can say that you were one of the few. When I pop off and I get huge, you can say that you were one of the few that saw me first try Lost Kid. No combat upgrades, no nothing. Absolutely crazy. Hallownest's Crown, whole new area. Okay. Vendors tier list, but how do I show it to you? Just, you should be able to link it in chat. I don't think I have links disabled, do I? Oh, another Pale Ore. Oh, nice. I should be able to upgrade again, actually. Oh, that's a... Or maybe until I get like a double or a triple jump or something? Alright, fair enough. I can't go into any of these. I guess I just jump back down? Because it looks like there is more on the right, but again, I'm assuming that I just can't do it yet. Or maybe I'm stupid and I don't know how to jump down. I feel like stuff like this is so interesting in the game, though, because it's like, I have no clue what this is, but it seems sick. And it seems like so far with everything that I've seen in the game, it probably does have an explanation for whatever this is. I don't want to know it. I don't want to be spoiled for it in case I find it myself, but maybe at the end of the game. But I do think it's really cool. Seems like something for, like, the king or something. I can't... Maybe there's like some way to disable these or something later. Alright, I guess I'll just jump off the edge. Stay close to the side, I guess, in case I can go into something. Oh, and then I fall back out over here. Okay, fair enough. Alright. When I send the link, though, it doesn't save the ordering. Oh, just screenshot it and send it to me on Discord, then. I'll look at it that way. Alright. Oh yeah, we're friends on Discord. Hold on a sec. I guess what I could do is just fall down from here, go over to the resting grounds. Oh, you know what? Because I need to talk to that person anyway. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me when you send it, by the way, because Discord disables notifications when you have OBS open by default, so I'm not gonna be able to see it unless I'm actively looking at Discord. Nice. Oof. Okay. Jesus. Actually, my phone told me. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Were we not already friends on Discord, Cat? The fuck? I've talked to you on Discord before. Did you remove me? Am I just that cringe? I get it. I get it, Cat. Alright. Let me download this. Hold on. You didn't? Oh. What the fuck happened? It's not saving the image. Hello? Ring ring. Okay, well, here's another solution. Ah, I see. Excellent. Genius choices. I love these people. I know a small handful of these. I've seen this girl. I don't know anything about her. I know that she's part of that DLC thing. This cloth, which we already went over. this guy, which I beat the boss fight. I know this guy. This guy's cool. I have no idea who this is. Map guy's cool. Mushroom guy I haven't seen. I know this guy. He's aight. Digger guy. He's cool, I guess. I think I've seen this guy. Oh, the duder. No idea who this is. Hornet's cool. I think I remember that guy. Oh, the bank teller. Good job, Cat. I can't. I have nothing to say about this. Unfortunately. Alright. Maybe by the time I beat the game, maybe I'll have something genius to say. Some depthy insight. Dog, I told you to do it so that the other person could roast your taste. Okay? I don't know anything about this, alright? I wanted to have you guys play off of each other for the content. I don't know anything about this game. I'm a noob. What do you want from me? Anyway. Okay. I'm out here making content for you. You're just throwing it away. Okay. Alright. Dude, that's the best ¡1! And the #2, dude, I love it. Oh, dude. Dude, this is the worst choice for this guy. Dude, and this one, awful. What do you want me to say, dog? What do you want me to say? Wielder, you return. Let me have a look at the dream nail. 500 essence. You're a master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories, this charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Take it and return once you've collected 700 essence. More gifts await you. Dream Wielder. Transient charm created for those who wield the dream nail and collect essence, allows the bearer to charge the dream nail faster and collect more soul when striking foes. Cool. Can I? Should I use it in combat? Is that even a thing? So you already have 700 essence. I wonder whether the dreamers are watching you as you work, or even that old king. That lock of theirs, desperate, but very clever. I wonder how long they thought it could hold. I hold no disdain for them, though. As history goes on, I grow numb to its repetitions. Take your gift and continue collecting essence. Once you have 900, come back and visit me. Nice. Just need one more of those. Dream nail now holds 900 essence within its core. Are you surprised that this whole kingdom has so many hidden dreams? Yes, you're starting to see them. The connections between us and the dreams we leave behind, like prints in the dust. The time has come for you to learn how to revisit the places connected to you. Hold the dream nail tight, Wielder, and imagine a great gate opening before you. What? What the fuck? Dream gate. Hold Y. Hold down while using the dream nail to set a dream gate. Up while using the dream nail to travel to the dream gate. Is this like an extra fast travel thing? Return to me once you've collected 1200 essence. The kingdom is full of old memories, both beautiful and grotesque. If you want to reveal them, get more essence. How do I check how much essence I have? Is it here? 1188. I'm like right on the fucking cusp. I could like go to one of those trees and do it. Whatever. Maybe later. Oh, I see the point. So can I only set one of them and then I can go back to that later kind of thing? Interesting. Okay. So I go down from here, just one. Makes sense. I have no idea where I should be putting it as of right now, but I'll figure something out. I mean, I guess that place is as good as any. It's kind of out of the way, but I do have to come back here sometimes at least. Alright. Costs like 1 essence to travel to, I think, but like basically free. Oh, so the more that I use it, the farther away I get technically from powering up or getting my next like reward or whatever the fuck. Sounds like it probably doesn't matter that much, but all right, I go to the right instead. Okay. What is the max like essence reward? Is it like 2k, 3k, something like that? 5k? I can't imagine there's like that much essence stuff in the game, but there's probably like some other enemies that are harder to get through, I'd assume, some other bosses. 2400. It's not terrible. It's not like terribly far off. Actually, I guess there's like a room off to the right that I haven't been to wherever this is. Have I been up here even? I probably have, I think. Yeah. Okay. So what is over here exactly? Oh, not up there. I can't go up that way. I thought this... I can't like jump off, but there's a room off to the side and it goes black. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, there's a room off to the side of the elevator. Okay, interesting. I must get a triple jump at some point or something. This way? Oh, hold on. Hold on a sec. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh, okay, my bad. You get all rewards at 2400, and there's a total of 3208 you can get from non-renewable sources. Since technically anytime you kill an enemy, there's a chance to drop essence. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Fair enough. So I gotta keep farming. Of course that damages me. That's stupid. Fuck you. Was I supposed to get one of them to blow up this wall or something? Is that the big idea? What's the big idea? Or do I go up here? Nope. Okay. Break from the other side. Oh, so there was no point in going up here. I see. Genius. Great way to spend my time. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I want to upgrade the nail again, but there's also this area down here that I haven't really done. Leads me to another mask. Do any of the masks have boss fights? Because the one that I did didn't have any boss fight associated with it. Over a deep nest. Up, down. Oops. Okay, my bad. Took my hands off the controller like a spastic. Okay. Oh, there's a bench over here. Let's go rest of that really quick before I do anything fucking stupid. Okay. Oh, there's boss fights before the other ones, but Hera just has the labyrinth. Fair enough. I don't know if I'm gonna end up being like OP for any of the kind of more major boss fights now, because this is about to be the third time that I level up my needle. I don't know if there's like a fuck ton of pale ore spread around that I just haven't gotten yet, but don't know how rare it is. You know what, Kat? If you like Night Rain, I'm assuming for the co-op, you might like Dark Souls 1 has a mod to make it so that you can play the entire thing co-op, not just like summon for boss fights. You can do like the whole thing from beginning to end with other people. I don't know if it's just one other person, but there's 6 total. Okay. So I have 2. I'm about to redeem the second one. But yeah, if you like the co-op aspect of Night Rain, you might like that. You might finally finish Dark Souls 1 that way. Dark Souls 3 might also have a mod for that, but I'm not 100% on that. Oops. B&B.
Ranjo's dungeon. Vendasu.
Oh, 2 pieces of pale ore. Oh. I guess I'm not upgrading. Fair enough. So I need 3 out of 6. Okay, so you can only upgrade your nail 4 times in total then. Interesting. I thought it was one per pale ore. So I'm already halfway there, baby. God damn, game's easy as fuck. Alright, I'm assuming I can go get this mask now. Whatever areas I was in for it, it seemed like I couldn't go up any farther, but maybe I can. I just saw wrong. Oh, maybe I needed double jump for it and I didn't have it then. I don't even remember. This is where the bench is over here? Nope. It's just a random house. This is the pleasure house. Yeah, because the statue's out there. Okay, I'm about to enter the actual area. I think this is it, yeah. Okay, Jesus. I think I got the double jump. I think I had the double jump when I was in this area. I don't remember. Ah, I remember fighting this guy. Okay, I don't need to be in here. Alright, fuck off. Fuck off now. Okay. It's not just go up, but like how the whole experience is faster. If I fuck up a world boss or encounter in Night Rain, there's a lot more decisions, then I guess I'll just go fight again. So the shit-ass enemies feel more engaging because you're encouraged to try and figure out how to kill them as fast as you can, so you can do as much as you can in time. I mean, I'll have you know, Kat, you could just play the game like that. There's nothing stopping you from just playing a Souls game like that in general. That is an option that you have. And there's a lot of builds to run past enemies and make all of that shit faster for you if you really dislike it. Okay, I'm just blocked off from this way in general. But it looks like I can go up from here. Somewhere? It's not even just to the right. Oh, it's past that and then up. Well, there's got to be a lever somewhere. Is it on the other side? Oh, maybe it's over here. Alright, let's see. I'd also be interested to see you play Sekiro, because Sekiro is significantly faster and more punishing. And you don't have to do builds, you don't have to do nothing. It's pure, there's upgrades and stuff. And there is, like, items that you can use and whatnot, like, special equipment or whatever, but it's pretty much just pure beat the guys, beat the bosses. Oops. Lost a couple bucks. I feel like I probably should have deposited this money in the bank before I went to go do all this, but... should I go do that? I'm gonna go do that. Fuck it. I don't want to lose this. This is, like, the most money I've had in this game so far.
Jesus Christ. That Taco Bell is destroying me from the inside. Holy shit. Okay. See, a little bit more has been added. Alright, let's go to the bank. I'm laughing straight to the bank with it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Gio.
Okay. Oh wait, can I go down? Does it? Nope. The thing stopping me in the other games is that if I fuck up, I can lose hours of souls, and so bloodstain / losing soul stuff often to bring me. So bloodstain / losing soul stuff often, to me, bring more of a focus on. I just lost so much time. Anytime I die, it doesn't feel tense. Because I know that I could just farm shit-ass enemies for souls if I really wanted to. The Souls games do a really, really, really good job at ramping up the amount of souls that you get from like regular enemies. So while it is true that you can farm a bunch of souls and then lose a bunch of souls and potentially get like very frustrated with that, you can almost always make up for it by just getting to a different area, getting to a different boss, and like just beating a much smaller amount of enemies in the different area. I mean, the other way that you can invest it is just leveling up. I mean, unless you just don't have enough to level up. But at that point, like, it probably sounds like you didn't have enough. To me, the amount of souls that you have really only matters relative to how close you are to, like, leveling up. If you're, like, not that close to leveling up is not that big of a deal. And on top of that, in, like, all of the games, like Elden Ring, whatever, you get, like, a ton of soul items and rune items if you just explore and look enough, which is essentially kind of like a miniature bank, right? It's, you're not banking your pre-existing souls. You're not banking your pre-existing souls, but you at least have like a fuck ton of souls that you can use on a whim whenever you want. I feel like Souls games account for that pretty well. I've never really run into that issue crazy much. Leveling up just feels annoying because I felt like I spent so many levels just leveling health because I have to rather than what I actually want to do. You do not have to level health. I played Elden Ring without leveling health a single time on my second playthrough, and I did it with no armor. You absolutely do not have to level health. The meme is that you level health if you're like a noob. Like, yes, most people reasonably level health, and on my first playthrough, I definitely have Elden Ring. Of any Souls game, I definitely level health, but it's all relative to the type of playstyle that you want to do. Another thing to pay attention to, I mean, it sounds like you didn't get that far in Elden Ring, but every single Souls game from 3 onwards? So I guess in that way, it'd just be 3 in Elden Ring, maybe. Either way, in those 2, you can re-roll your character. So if you end up like leveling up a bunch of health, and like later on you realize you don't really give that much of a fuck about that, and you have other like damaging stats that you want to level up instead, you can use an item to just completely re-roll your character and build it into whatever the fuck else you want. Which also helps if you find a weapon that you really like. You can basically just like respec entirely to be really OP at using that weapon. Here. Oh, this loops back over here. I know where this is. I don't know. I think getting 2-shot by a boss because I missed the timing is annoying, not engaging. I mean, there's multiple different things with that. One is that
that's one aspect. Missing timing is like one thing that you could potentially fuck up. Two is that typically, unless it's a boss that you're very underleveled for, you're probably not going to get two-shot by most bosses, like immediately, like you just immediately die with nothing else, unless your positioning is poor, because again, to me, well, not to me, positioning is just very important in Souls games. And then you can also fuck up positioning, because timing isn't necessarily the biggest deal if you're positioning well, right? If you're like just far enough away from a boss, you can like attack and oftentimes still roll away before they can even attack you in the first place. I would say Souls games aren't, I wouldn't say forgiving in that aspect, but at least the more that you practice and the more that you know what you're doing, it kind of helps you more in that regard. But I would argue, and then on top of that, of course, you have Estus flasks, right? Which is the big deal with being able to like roll away and everything. Because even if you do get hit, roll away, use an Estus flask, heal up, simple as. Yeah. And I would say that it's kind of similar in Hollow Knight, right? Like, I haven't gotten two-shot by anything, and typically it's like one hit and not a multitude of hits, so I have like a little bit more time to like back off and like heal and stuff like that. But bosses like press the advantage on you and stuff, so you can't necessarily just heal for free. But point being is just that like in something like Souls, the way that you're getting punished, like if you are getting like two-shot by a boss, it sounds like you're fucking up both timing and positioning, right? So there's like a multitude of skills that you have to get better at in order. Oh, the bench is right here. I'm stupid. There's a multitude of skills that you have to get better at in order to not just like die to a boss in a stupid way. Whereas, again, in Hollow Knight, it kind of feels like it's more, you get like a lot more chances, I guess. You don't have to be like nearly as like perfect at fighting the thing. Not like Hollow Knight. Not like Hollow Knight's combat is bad. It's just, to me, not nearly as it doesn't require as much personal skill gaining to like get good at it. Granted, I have beat Rondo of Blood, and that's probably the second hardest platformer I've ever played. So. Do I have to kill these guys to get through the door, or is it on the other side? Ah, he can head up. I'm stupid. Nice. Easy. Ugly ass caterpillar thing, be gone. Give me my reward. You child, I don't care about you, infant. Alright. It's not gonna show up on the map, I don't know why I'm looking. Oh. Here's a boss. There's just a lot of enemies. Question mark. Watcher Knight. Is this the boss before the mask? Oops. It's like a Beyblade. These guys are awesome. Oh, so I gotta fight multiple of them. Fuck. Good to know. Oh, and it can be multiple at the same time. Nice. Okay. And I can't hit them when they're in the ball. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's one down at least. Oh, don't hit me. Ah, fuck. Can I be safe for like a second before you roll into me? Oh, we're jumping. We're jumping. We're jumping. Whew. Okay. enough. Heal. Nice. You've called like almost everything that I've encountered in this game so far. Awesome, cat. You really, really like this game. Okay. They're cool though. I do agree. Alright. Ah, I got fucked. Okay. Nice, nice. You didn't say Lost Kin is awesome. Fair point. Lost Kin do be kind of awesome, though. Is that the boss fight before the mask? Or is there another one? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I could probably do it on this try. If I like Zerg down the first guy, it should be more fine. I have to beat 6 of them, it seems, something like that. Ugh. Wait for the fucking elevator to come back, and of course I take a hit. Oh, goodbye, bitch ass! Go. 2, 3. I wish that I got souls for fighting my ghost. Twould be pretty nice. Twould be pretty nice. Oh, I forgot how many hits it is. Ah, fuck off. Okay. For some reason, I thought he did 2 damage, or 2 hits with the sword. Maybe I was just getting hit twice. Of course he jumps. He's protecting me jumping. Okay, this one down. Okay. I feel like I'm so scared of just like dashing straight forward in case they are rolling towards me, but then I just end up getting jumped on. Like every single fucking time, and I'm trapped. Nice. Okay. One heal at least. Nice. Okay, I'm going for 2. I don't care. Oh, I don't have to. Yeah, I guess there was like a particular way to jump in between those 2. I don't know what I was supposed to do with that pattern there. Ooh, that was annoyingly close. Okay. Alright, I guess. I could have jumped. I could have jumped. This boss feels a little bit stupid, but fair enough. Maybe I'm just not precision platforming enough. Very possible. I don't think I can get all the way down without... Yeah, calling the elevator. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Get squished. Oh my god, bitch. Fuck you. Okay. I wish that I could send the elevator back. That is one thing that I like about Souls games. Massive advantage. You can send the elevator back down before you fight the boss so that the elevator is always reset to the bottom. Go to fight it again. Yeah, Souls games are better. What can I say? Come on. Oh, I have to go all the way to the right. Okay. Watcher Knights is one of your favorite bosses. I might just be fucking up the platforming because so far it seems a little bit dumb, a little bit hard to predict. Oops. Okay, this first guy down. A lot of people hate them. So far I'm not convinced, but, you know, who knows. Feels like it makes more sense to just kind of take, like, free hits off these guys and heal up whenever I get the chance, because if I can just, like, Zerg them down, it feels like it makes a lot more sense. Yeah. They do kind of remind me of this boss in Elden Ring called the Godskin Duo, where you have to fight multiples at once. And they keep, like, spawning in and shit. They are, like, easily, like, a huge kind of, like, mid to late game difficulty spike. A lot of people fucking hate Godskin Duo, including me. I feel like Godskin Duo is one of the rare, like, genuinely not very good, yeah, it's one of the few, like, genuinely not very good, bosses in any Souls game ever. Oops. Isaac, I don't know if you've ever talked to Isaac, Kevin's brother, but he actually likes the Godskin Duo, apparently. I think it's partially just because you can cheese the fuck out of them, but I don't really fully know the strat for that, but there is like a, there is an item for it. Okay, nice. Fuck out of there. Shouldn't have dashed. I must have rolled. I'm becoming one of these guys. Nice. I don't care. Just get me over here. Okay. There's another one. Of course. That was the last two. Why did he go back? Okay. They can get slept. Okay, wait that a sec. My bad, I should have jumped. Nice. Let me get another hit in so that I can maybe have a chance to heal, please. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. I knew for a fact. I was like, I'm gonna get fucked with a heal right now. Okay, this is the last one too. You're fucking joking. This, okay. That. All right, my bad. My bad. This is the first boss in this game that I actually just don't like. The pattern is really fucking stupid. Alright, I guess I have to take it down. Oops. I do not like these jumping patterns. It feels like way too much is just going back and forth across the stage with like no rhyme or reason. Patterns are stupid. Whatever. I'm a hater, what can I say? Professionally hate, it's my job. Oops. There's an upgrade you don't have that makes it a lot easier, but it's definitely not required. Fair enough. Oh, fuck me. The elevators in this game suck. I'm calling it. They're way better in FromSoft games. Okay. I like doing these fights the way that God intended as well. Not with cheese strats, not with easy dog shit. It's called spamming directly in the face of the boss and not giving a fuck about anything else. And then healing up right after I beat it. Okay. You can just claw up the wall for the elevator, you know. Oh. Well, I wasn't sure if it was like blocked off at the top with like the spikes and everything at the top of the actual elevator itself. Okay, fuck off. Okay, wait, what? Oh, that one's spawning in. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Or no, that one was dying. Wait, I don't even know what the fuck I just saw. Nice. Oh, yeah, any issue that I had with the ads and the, you can just walk into the elevator from the other side. What? Any problem that I had with the ads from the other fight is like super exemplified in this fight because it does not feel like they accounted for another thing being on the screen. Because, like, you might have to jump to get away from one thing, or you're already in the middle of jumping for it, and then, like, another thing goes to... If I'm being super charitable, it seems like you're already in the middle of jumping, and then the thing knows to attack you while you're jumping. So you get punished for jumping. It seems like this game... Now, granted, FromSoft games don't do multi-bosses very well either, but it seems like this game does not do multi-bosses very well. Or maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm just making excuses. Who knows? Aha. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to be like one of those things where this was like kind of enclosed and you had to like jump onto the spikes or some shit. Almost rolled. My bad. Nice. Okay, let's go here. Nice. Yeah, like one predicts the jump, so I guess what I have to do is I can't jump while they're starting to roll. I have to wait. Nope. Okay, nope, they just kind of do whatever the fuck they want. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't really know what the strat is with that. I guess you just have to wait. You can't, like, jump at the time they start rolling. Because, like, I'm assuming that I could have jumped through their, like, rolls there. I don't know how. But I guess that was better when I waited a sec. I indicate how much you want a backseat or if you just want to complain. I don't need strats. I can beat it. I'll beat it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just complaining. I'm a professional game complainer after all. Like, it's not hard, it's just the fact that it feels relatively unpredictable to me makes me not want to try as hard. That's my form of getting tilted. I just don't really care to try as hard. I almost beat it. Like, clearly I can do it, like, fairly easily, but okay, we'll get fucked, dumbass. Down we go. This is the type of boss where I'd rather just have, like, another pale ore for. To just zerg it down. Fair enough. Okay. Nice. Okay, 2 HP. Yeah, I don't. See, there, I don't know if I could have gotten through their jump patterns and the roll. Maybe I could have. Maybe. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Like, I can, like, see that the attacks start off differently depending on if they're properly rolling or... Yeah, this boss fight's stupid. This boss fight's dumb. It's these, at least if there's like strategy to it, like with Lost Kin, where it clearly feels like I'm just doing something wrong, it feels better. But this is the type of thing that I just don't even care to try for. Otherwise, I'm gonna get actually mad for no reason. You think I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong, cat? Oh, nice parry. Can I jump up this? Nope, it's blocked from the bottom, because of course it is. Okay. I probably could have parried that. Probably could have parried that. Probably could have parried that. The only reason that I keep going into corners is so that I can heal. I don't think I can heal in the middle of the stage, can I? Unless he's doing that. How was that death alright? I thought I had one more HP at least. Twice as many options to move. Fair enough. I guess I'm just not supposed to heal then? Fair enough. You don't have to heal as much if you don't get hit as much. True, but I feel like this is a good example of why I feel like FromSoft is better in a lot of these respects, because there's a lot of games that have, and I'm not just talking to you in particular, I'm just talking in general kind of about this. FromSoft games, because this game clearly is kind of trying to go for like a FromSoft like gameplay feel kind of thing. FromSoft games allow you to use kind of all of their mechanics in pretty much every single fight in any way that you want to. That can be a small amount of mechanics in something like Sekiro. It can be a fuck ton of mechanics in something like Elden Ring. Something like Elden Ring, because it has to account for so many mechanics, ends up being easier. Something like Sekiro ends up being harder. But the thing that's nice is that you can heal in like every single fight. You can zerg down bosses. You can take longer. You can focus on positioning. You can focus on timing, like all these sorts of things. These sorts of games don't really feel as perfectly well crafted in that combat respect, where it's basically like, well, just don't get hit, right? Which is true, just don't get hit. But also, if the heal's there, surely I should be able to use it in a boss fight. Now, maybe the game is balanced in such a way where I shouldn't have to use it during the boss fights, but then why is it there? To me, that feels less satisfying, right? I can get better, and I can continuously grind at bosses until I don't get hit and then I don't have to heal anymore. But at the same time, it doesn't really make sense to me why the game can't account for a way to allow me to heal during combat. That to me just sounds weird. It's a boss fight. The mechanic's there. Why not use it? It just seems less satisfying. Unless you're going to have like a particular boss fight where maybe you kind of disable it for a given reason or it becomes significantly harder. I can understand that. But in this context, it just sounds... It's not bad. It's just less satisfying, essentially. It's the type of thing that I would kind of... in my own mental ranking system, that I would knock a game down like at least a little bit for. Or rating system, I guess, not ranking system. Whatever. Plus, it's like, if this is a strategy where I can kind of just like Zerg rush this guy down like that to get him out of the way before the next one spawns and then just heal in the corner, like, why wouldn't I do that? You know what I mean? Okay. The more time you spend running into a corner, the longer overall it takes you to heal, so you're effectively not only making healing take longer, you're also putting yourself in a worse position for doing it instead of learning when you can heal. Except for the fact that it seems like you can always only heal once anyway. In the vast majority of fights, you're not really getting an opportunity to heal more than once, and it seems like whether or not you run to a corner to heal once, or heal in the middle of the stage, you're still only healing once with about the same chance of getting hit. And especially during this fight where it seems less predictable, their patterns of rolling around and jumping around like that sort of thing. Or maybe there's some like ultra super timed up way to where you can like perfectly always time a heal such that you never take any damage, and where maybe you can even heal like twice. Which, fair enough, but... It seems like if that is the case, it isn't something that you could reasonably learn towards the beginning of like the playthrough, I guess. Even though that seems like a skill that would be like relatively useful to learn. Okay. I guess I'll get out of the corner for that. Fair enough. And he comes off screen and I accidentally hit the keyboard. That's nice. Yeah, like that pattern specifically right there, I don't know what I would have done to have avoided that. It seemed like I was kind of fucked no matter what. And he comes off screen. I think that's another thing that's annoying, is that it sounds like with the sound, there's no real way to like predict which role they're going to have when they come off screen. So it's just another thing that's just a complete unknown. You just kind of gotta guess. And you can react to it potentially, but Souls are used for things than just healing, though. Something I guess is only used for healing, so this effect becomes just extra hits that you have to think about to get. Well, it seems like your thing is spending souls just to heal, and then complaining you can't use it while ignoring the other systems. Again, another big advantage that FromSoft has. I don't have to engage with any system if I don't want to. I don't have to attack. I don't have to heal. I don't have to use magic. Like, I do get what you're saying, but at the same time, I thought that one of the advantages of this game was the builds. Like, it's not to say that you can ignore other mechanics, but if I want to play combat, I can play combat. That was my understanding. If I want to play magic, I can play magic. If I want to play a mix, I can play a mix. And granted, it might be the kind of game that's balanced to where you are kind of supposed to use each one more, but to me, that's another big advantage of Souls games. I get to decide how I play it. Not forced into one way by the game. Almost got a parry. Oops. Two heal. Okay. Nice. Just keep rolling infinitely. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't even notice he was healing because of all the fucking screen shaking. At least it's a little bit forgiving that they'll back up sometimes to give you some space. That's nice. I do appreciate that. Okay, let's see if I can heal really quick while there's just one. Yeah, I don't see with that one, because I was running away, I was in the middle of the stage. I don't think I could have dodged that. One heal. Okay, that I can dodge, because that was a good pattern. Oops. Yeah, that one I don't know if I could have dodged. Maybe I just started off on the wrong foot, and that was the issue. Nice. Time to jump wrong. Fair enough. Just feels boring. This is one of those things where, like, yes, I could lock in. But why? But why? But why would I? Let me get the money, actually. My bad. Heal really quick. I think I can get two. Nice. Oh, of course, he spawns in just enough. Okay, I don't fucking care. Get me to the other corner. Give me my one heal. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, my bad. Nice. Right as soon as I land. Cool. I guess I could have repositioned a little bit. My bad. That was the wrong way dash. One heal. Yep, nothing I can do there. I guess I just don't have to, just have to not be in the corner. That makes a lot of sense. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oops. It's these types of boss fights that makes me lose all focus. I just stop caring. I just end up doing stupid fucking shit. Just dumb, just dumb. Oops. Fair enough. Oh, I got a parry. That's nice. One heal. Okay. Nice. Nice. Some builds might focus on spells more on Hollow Knight, but you always have to access to them all in souls. Depending on your stats, you might just not have spells. The ones that are available are just factually less optional, so you have no reason to use them. While spells in this are more like a system mechanic in fighting game. Of course, you can choose to never die and burst and die to any combo, but like, I don't know, it's like more engaging to use the mechanics available to you. That's why weapon arts exist in Elden Ring. That's why weapon arts exist in Dark Souls 3. That's why weapon arts... Well, weapon arts aren't in Dark Souls 1 or 2. But there are, like, special effects that you can get on weapons and stuff, so... There are definitely ways to access things akin to spells. You don't necessarily have to have spells themselves. A lot of the time they end up doing very similar things at the end of the day anyway. You said weapon arts are cool? Well, if weapon arts are cool, then the other point that you just made isn't correct. Simple as. Souls does have that, actually. You can do a multifaceted build. Okay, then why can't you think of spells in this game as weapon arts? I don't use weapon arts in Elden Ring. I am like a fucking melee-only memer in a lot of those games. That's why I'm playing this the way that I am now. Now, granted, maybe this game doesn't work like that. That's not necessarily a bad thing, mind you. I'm not saying that every single game has to be like that. It's just that it feels like this game is definitely missing some balancing stuff by not allowing for that. I want to die. I was about to say, Jesus, fuck. Nice. Oh. There's nothing I can do. You think that's lame? Well, you're not the one playing the game, cat. Sucks to suck. If you want to play it, you can boot it up yourself. I think games that make you engage with the mechanics are better than letting you just never use them while in the game if they don't want you to use them. So then why can't I heal whenever I want, cat? Point doesn't even make sense. It's not about engaging or not engaging with mechanics. It's about engaging or not engaging with mechanics when you do or don't want to. Like, there's a ton of fights in Souls games that are a lot easier if you use spells. Like, a lot of people memed hardcore when Elden Ring first came out, especially that spell builds were, like, ridiculously OP. I played a spell build the first time around. Maybe that was true. I didn't necessarily feel like that was true, but there are definitely fights that are easier with that. Like, I think Elden Beast, to an extent, was easier with it. And there are definitely fights that are a lot easier with melee. I think that they didn't fully balance for spells all that well in Elden Ring. And so it's definitely a thing. It's just there's multiple different ways to do the thing. Just explaining your point of view. Well, then it doesn't matter if you think it's lame, because we're critiquing the game, not my playstyle. There's a difference between a playstyle and the way that the game encourages you to do things based on how it's balanced. Souls games encourage you to experiment with a lot of different ways to play the game. It encourages you to change up the way that you play the game if something is or isn't interesting to you, but in total it allows you to play any way that you want to. You don't have to use a ton of mechanics because they're not necessarily there for you to use all of them at the same time. It's also why repeat playthroughs are nice of Souls games, because you can just do a bunch of different character builds. Hollow Knight, it feels like, is a little bit simply in the sense that there are mechanics. It's more just all of the mechanics you can engage with. And then some fights are balanced better with it than other ones. which is still fair. That's not a bad thing. There are games that can be balanced incredibly well in that way. And I have felt so far like every other combat encounter, boss fight, everything like that has been perfectly fine up until this point. It's just this boss is not that good. Simple as. I just feel like this boss isn't like ridiculously hard, and I probably could beat it faster if I like locked in. I already got to like one of the boss memers left before I died in a stupid way, right? Like I probably could do it. I just want to do it in a lazy way, because if I lock in on a boss fight that I already think is stupid, I'm just gonna end up getting tilted. And I just don't want to get tilted. That's all it is. Heal really quick. Yeah, it feels like there, like, I shouldn't be in the corner, but it feels like I was kind of trapped in the corner. I guess I could have taken a more macro view at my positioning, but... I feel like this one's almost dead. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, I got 2 parries in a row? Not really? Okay, fair enough. How are you not dead yet, my friend? Okay. Jesus. Alright, let's get ready out really quick. At least one. Okay. Let's do another heal. Okay, let's try again. Yep, I don't think I was able to jump out of that at all, so that feels stupid, because if I can be in the corner, then I should be able to get out of the corner without taking damage, even if it's really, really, really hard to do. Oops, that was my own fault. Nice. Well, I beat it. I still don't like it that much, but that was a boss fight. Let's go, dude. I'm at least happy that I beat it. I'm happy to continue playing the game, because I do like the game in general. Alright. That's another mask down. Lots of free money, not bad. More to go directly into the bank. I still have like some stuff to buy for sure, like different charms and stuff like that, especially for the 100%, but in general, I feel like the main thing that it makes sense to spend money on right now is what's it called? Palor upgrades. Whenever I get Palor, enough to actually upgrade. Oh, dead guys. Okay, hello. Fuck was that? Wait, can I jump out? Oh, not really, but there are things there. Interesting. Oh, I can look out. Oh, that's cute. Aww. Wait, that's cute. I like that. It's super neat. I love when games do little different like perspective things like that, but it's especially cool because I feel like you usually only see this in like 3D games. Granted, there aren't as many like AAA fact, there's almost no AAA 2D games coming out anymore. But I do think that it's cute when games include stuff like this, because this takes a lot more work than a 3D game. In a 3D game, you just find the right angle to look down at the town at. But with this sort of thing, somebody actually had to sit there and draw this view out, accounting for the fact that viewed through a telescope, an imperfect one, especially one where it's rainy, you're not going to be able to see that much detail. I think that it's a very neat artistic touch. I appreciate that. It's very like immersive. It gets you into the world very well, I think. Okay, goodbye. I should have inspected first, just to see what it said, but whatever. Probably just said something like the last time where it's like, something is laying here or whatever. Take those.
Another mask down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta suck it in. You can talk to them? I didn't know that. The fuck? Just rushing through. I'm trying to bash it down. The Watcher. Another one down. Just last one. I'm assuming that it's not the final boss behind this, but... Okay, wait, not exactly talk to them, but you can dream nail them. Oh, that makes sense. I guess I assume because I'm already in the dream world that I couldn't do anything else. Fair enough. It's the same view. Nothing changed. I wonder if there's, like, if you wait long enough, if there's some, like, Easter egg or something that happens there. So now, the last mask, I believe, is behind those, like, black waterfall things. I still don't know how to do away with that. I'm assuming I just have to explore more. I mean, there's a double jump thing over here that I could try for. Try it up there. There might be some more stuff up here now that I have the double jump, maybe. The thing off to the left here I don't think I could do because I think it was like an NPC. Down is just the path there. You can technically get in without it, but it's a speedrun exploit and it's pretty rough. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. There's always weird little stuff like that. That right there is more of the black waterfalls. This, I don't know if I can get to that bottom part. Maybe. There was more off to the right that way, so that's my best guess. I mean, I can go back to Mantis Village and try for that double jump thing that's up there, but I really doubt it's over there. I mean, either way, I can get more essence. Might as well try it. Might as well try it. Okay. I thought I was gonna fall onto elevator spikes there. Alright, get me out of here. Oops. Go to the Queen's Station really quick. Oh, go to the meme, see what happens. And then apart from that, I guess I just go back down and then go to the right, see if that upgrades over that way. Might not be. Might just, be totally missing what I'm supposed to be doing, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Oh, wait, no, oh, wait, that's blocked from the other side over there. And then this one is the one where there's the NPC off to the side, so I can't go over there. I didn't try to, like, dash all the way across the Lake of Un, though, so I don't know if there's something on the other side of it. Guess I could try that. Is this the wrong way for that double jump? No, I just gotta go to the right. Okay. I played Neo. I've played a bit of Neo, actually. I got, let's see, I gotta go down further. I got, I think the last boss that I beat was, the, like, temple level where there's, like, the electric lion thing, I think, and then, when you beat that, you actually start to go down into the temple. I stopped, like, right after that when you go, like, down into the temple. I do need to finish playing it. I played it, like, a fair bit last year. I just haven't gone back to it at all. It's been something I've been meaning to finish. Oh, I forgot they bowed at me now. That's right. They don't hate me anymore. I wonder if I could still kill them. I don't want to try it because I don't want them to all get mad at me again. If I actually can, but... Have you played Neocat? Oh, am I down one more than I think I am? I might be down one more room. Or no, I am in the right room. No, I am in the right room. Which means that... Is the tree in this room, or am I in the next room over? Oh, okay, no, I'm right below where I want to be. Oh, okay, see, I went a more roundabout way. I haven't played it that much. I think it's cool, but I'm really bad at it. But it came to mind, since I know it has a ton of system mechanics that you have to kind of engage with. I only did, like, the tutorial level. That's fair. Neo is a more, at least from what I played, it's a more hardcore build game than even Souls, I would argue. There's a ton of different weapons in the game, and while you can switch around weapons, it feels like for the most part you're always building for like one or like a handful of weapons. Again, fine, nothing wrong with that. It's just a different way of doing the game. It's just, I guess, I mean, it is still focused on overall levels from what I remember, just less so. Because yeah, it is very much just weapon choice, which I like. I feel like it has less depth to me personally. I don't know, maybe Neo 2 has more depth. I know people talk about Neo 2 like it's sent by God himself, so. I know that game has, I think, like some boss rushy mode or something that is supposed to be like incredibly difficult and incredibly good. Proud Warriors, Honor Bound. Fair enough. I can also get the 1200 reward now. Very nice, very nice. Alright, what's up here? Fungal core. Okay, maybe this is going in the right direction. What was back over that way? I guess we could go check that really quick, because it might have been more of a dead end. I've been here before? Yes. Right? Yeah, this is that room, and then I go to the left, and then it's up to the hammer room, right? Okay. I think. I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Wait, no, I swear to God I've been here, though. What's down here? Yeah, I've been here. I'm pretty sure. Alright, whatever. Just go this way. Oops. How played a little bit of a Wolong Fallen Dynasty as well, like the demo for it, back before it came out. It's another game by Team Ninja. That was alright. It was alright. I like the demo. I know that people really dislike the main game, but it wasn't like as good as Nioh or anything. It was closer to Sekiro, which I like Sekiro a lot. That was my favorite Souls game for years before Elden Ring, I think, probably usurped it. It was definitely, I don't know, maybe it's just because the demo, so it was just the beginning. It felt like a bit more simplistic than even Nioh. I think there was weapon choices, but nothing seemed very like impactful. Didn't really seem like it mattered much. And it had a kind of like weird, like, I don't even know what to call it, like a, like, territory system? Where you, like, beat certain guys, there's certain flags. I think the flags act as bonfires, and if you, like, put your shit on the oh, it's a shortcut. If you put your shit on the, like, the flag, then you, like, claim it or something, and then you get, like, more territory, and then you can do something. I don't really remember now. I also remember it kind of didn't run that well on my PC, but I have a better graphics card now, so maybe it'll run better. I've heard it just runs kind of poorly in general anyway, but man, I gotta go. Okay. What's up here? That's a guy. Oops, my bad. By the way, Kat, I don't know if you know, but like when I'm talking about like some of the game balance stuff or like stuff like that in general, if I'm like talking at the camera kind of thing, one of the goals with the stream content is to turn it into like impromptu-y like video essay type stuff. That's why I give more like condensed thoughts on like certain aspects of the game so that I can kind of like string them together into a video at the end of it. So not all of it's necessarily like, if I'm like critiquing something about the game, it's not like I'm like necessarily directing it at you as like respond to this, like, I think the game is bad, whatever the fuck. Just kind of a general thought thing for me to use later. You thought I was attacking you directly? Nah, I'm like, for the most part, it's like I'm kind of just like using the conversation. I mean, like, obviously I'm talking to you about it. It's interesting. It's an interesting conversation. But it's also like I'm using it as like a way to kind of like give some of my own thoughts on like gaming stuff in general, Hollow Knight, like Dark Souls, that kind of thing. And then I can throw that all together as something else at the end. I have a Half-Life video. I played Half-Life before this, the first one, and I have a video on that I've finished. I just gotta upload it. Hella video games are cool and there's lots to say about them. That's what I like to do, dog. It's my favorite activity. I did a good amount of that through college, annoyingly to my professors, but not all of them. They weren't all annoyed with it. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, ideally at the end of the day, like, because I like... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I can dream nail it? Oh. Hail Worm. What could foresee a demise unavoidable? Interesting. Yeah, I both like making videos as well as like streaming and stuff like that. So the goal is kind of to be able to do both at the same time, because I've realized that sitting down and like playing a game to make a video for it is very time consuming, and like writing down thoughts and everything. But I can kind of like, I'm pretty good at just doing that on the fly, and if I'm playing a game I can just stream it, right? So it just feels like a better way to kind of like combine all of these different elements into one. I didn't really care for Half-Life 1 that much. I also got stuck on the big tentacle guy, so maybe I'm just stupid. I definitely died like a fair few... Ooh, wait a sec. Health upgrade? Nice. I think that means that it might take 4 hits now to kill my ghost. Because I think it might go up with each health I get or something. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I'm back in Deep Nest. Oh. So I just circled around. Oh, and there was like a grub over here or something. Well, I haven't been over here anyway. This is the Mantis Knights. I have been over here, never mind. Okay, so that was a whole load of nothing. I think there was a grub guy over here, though, no? Or maybe he's up more? Am I crazy? The tentacle guy, yeah, I died like a fair few times with the tentacle guy as well. Even my most recent playthrough, which was my second time beating the game. It is a little bit early on into the game, but, yeah, I mean, quick save in Half-Life 1 is really OP. Half-Life 1 is a classic PC game, and it shows. You really need to, like, quick save and quick load, like, a lot. That's really how I've played the game every single time, but... Well, I guess that was that. I'm pretty sure I've done everything in Deep Nest. I don't know if it would be there. I mean, I can go back up the green path and try that thing to the left. Mantis Lords are awesome. I was pretty happy. I beat Mantis Lords on, like, my 3rd try. I don't think I had any, needle upgrades at all. I was pretty satisfied with myself. I felt good. There was a person in my chat who was hyping me the fuck up, pretending like, maybe not pretending. They said that they died to it like 25 times. Like, it was like one of the fucking hardest boss fights they did in this game, so felt good. Mantis Lord is your favorite boss fight in any game. Damn, that's a strong statement. Fair enough. I do like it. It's a cool boss fight. It's a cool boss fight. It sounds like I'm memeing now because of the conversation we had leading up to this, but there are a lot of Souls fights that I can think of that are similar that I enjoyed more. But again, it's like Hollow Knight definitely focuses more on like that kind of well-rounded, like core kind of like platformy combat feel. So I get like if that appeals to you like hardcore, then that would definitely make sense being one of your favorites, or your favorites specifically. Is the bench over here? I don't even know where I am. I think I'm over here actually, so I go down and then right, and then the bench is over here. Okay. And then I go up, left, up, left, up, left. Okay. Up. It just does a lot of like small design things that make it feel really cool. How it's one of the first fights he finds, it's kind of tutorializes itself true, and then there being 2 of them being like the real fight, it just feels so cool and well done. I agree with that. It reminds me a lot about in Dark Souls 1. There's this boss fight. Maybe if you've seen like gameplay, maybe you've seen it of Oh wait, was I supposed to go left? No, I was supposed to go up. Smaug and Ornstein. And Smaug and Ornstein is like the absolute noob check of that game, because like leading up to that point, there are definitely boss fights that are hard, ones that I got stuck on hardcore, but it's the first time where you fight 2 bosses at once, and it's like kind of fucking ridiculous. You have no clue what's going on. You finally beat one of them. You're like, oh shit, I got one of them out of the way. Now I can just focus down the other one. It's like perfectly good. And then whichever one you get killed, or whichever one you killed, gets absorbed by the one that you didn't kill, and then you fight a boss fight that's like 4 fucking times harder than whatever the fuck you were doing before. And it's this huge, it tutorializes itself, I think in this case as well, because it's like that first part is easier to an extent, in the sense that like each boss is simpler to fight, but like they're both still like hardcore down on you. But it also like it's harder, but it makes sense because it's like right at like the midpoint of the game, so it's also kind of like testing you. It's really like skill checking how much you've actually like learned the core of the game, as opposed to just like cheesing it. And then it brings that real actual fight on you at the end, again testing you really hardcore, making sure that you really know how to position, how to avoid like big AoE attacks, all of that kind of stuff. And then also, I mean, it's also just kind of like a cool design. Whichever one you end up fighting, it's either like a really big Smaug or a really big Ornstein, and it's kind of crazy. Yeah, from what I've heard of it, they sound cool, but I haven't gotten them myself. What's the farthest you've gotten in Dark Souls 1? If you've played it at all, I don't even know. Gargoyle Knights, I think, or that area that you fight them at least. Undead Parish Chapel, not Undead Chapel. It's on the top of a chapel. It's Undead Parish. Yeah, I think Undead Burg and then Undead Parish. Yeah, fair enough. That's pretty early on. Not bad though. When I made my girlfriend Serena play it forever ago, she got to the Gargoyle Knights. She did beat the Gargoyle Knights. I think I helped her a bit. And then she didn't want to play the game anymore because she hated it. But she also just doesn't really like challenging games like that in the first place. She doesn't like the Souls. Well, I shouldn't say she doesn't like the Souls formula because she does seem to like Elden Ring more, but she really just doesn't like challenging games. Like, she likes games with challenge, but she likes it when they have more relaxing elements or elements that she thinks are like cute and stuff like that to go along with it. So like Stardew is basically her favorite game of all time because it definitely has challenging elements, but it also you know, farming is just kind of like something that you can grind out. You don't necessarily have to like hardcore fucking dodge roll all the time or whatever. Did I go the wrong way? I went down. Can't I go to the right from here? Am I crazy? Wait, is that thing in the foreground? Am I not gonna get damaged by it? No, I do. Okay. Oh, I just go up this way. Duh. Okay. Alright. Just keep going to the right. From here. Oops. Can I go? Thank you. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I really feel like I should like the Souls games more, but just something about them most of the time doesn't really click. Fair enough. I mean, the way I am with games, I kind of just come back to like a given series or a given genre like time after time to see if I like it more later, but I know that's not really, it's not really an approach for everyone. I think it's like a lot of people like just playing games that they like click with more immediately and stuff more, which I totally understand. I just like to kind of experience like the full breadth of whatever's out there. Oops. And obviously Souls is kind of like a genre unto itself. I feel like no matter how many games try the Souls-like thing, the series that always does it the best is Souls. How did my controller disconnect? It's wired. It's plugged in. It's not wired, but it is plugged in. And it's still disconnecting. Nice. I think this cable's fucked. Like, the time it has was Bloodborne, but also Bloodborne felt really easy for me, but I didn't do the DLC though, so maybe I would think otherwise with that. Interesting. A lot of people think that Bloodborne is the hardest one in the series. So. That's a take. You beat the whole game, and you said it was really easy? Can this controller reconnect, maybe? Question mark? That'd be helpful. Yeah, which is why it felt weird. Fair enough. There are builds in Bloodborne, right? I don't even know. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Which room am I in? Just barely in the long one. This also isn't where I meant to go. I had it in my brain that this is where I was gonna go. This isn't where I need to go. But I guess I can double check it just to see if I can actually get farther over here, and I just didn't realize. Yeah, I think it's these guys especially that feel like way easier for me to use analog stick on. Oops. Nice. Trying to switch to analog stick mid-jump. It's kind of stupid. Sicko. Nice. Okay. So I don't think that I can get past here, and maybe there's a path up, but I couldn't find it. It doesn't seem like there is. I think I just have to get him from the other way. Which is weird, because there's no... I guess I go, like, left from here and then wrap around up. Builds are more just which kind of weapon you want to use with Bloodborne, and then there's another way around. Yeah, okay. Builds are more just kind of which weapon you want to use with Bloodborne, and then taking the stats for it, at least what it felt like to me. I mean, that's how it is with other Souls games as well, but fair enough. Oh yeah, I forgot that I could just go the path up. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. Yeah, I caught it on the wrong direction. Go up, I think. Just get the fuck out of here. Nope. I can do that. Music's so nice in this part. Okay. Bench is back over that way. What I meant to do, I zoned out. I need to go to sleep soon. I'm way too tired. I've been tired like half of the day. I need to go to the Lake of Un to see if I can zoom over to the other side. I don't know if that's actually a thing that I can do, but I went the complete and utter opposite direction for that, but we live and we learn. Yeah, but I feel like something like Elden Ring gives you more options because of weapon art, since like I was using the katana for most of it, but I changed the weapon art to Holy Blade, so I at least had an option for a ranged attack. Fair? Fair. You don't really need to build for that, though, I think, right? That's just kind of a thing that you get. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's certain weapon arts that you can't use on certain weapons type beat, but I'm pretty sure for the most part it's just kind of, you equip it. That's what it is. I hate the extra exploding enemies. I hate them in any game. That shit's so annoying to me. If you're dead, you're dead. Leave it alone. You had your time. You had your chance, bitch. Fuck off. 2 heals. Nice. Oops. Gotta go this way. I almost got hit by a green enemy over there. But I think it like just barely spawned in. I wasn't even looking at it. Okay. Did I miss where the train station was? I don't even know. I had to go to sit on the bench just in case, but I think I'm in... Yeah, I was in the square room, so now I'm off to the left. Okay, gotcha. Wait, right? Wait, am I crazy? Why am I going up? Up in the left. Okay. I guess I don't know where I am. Oh, that's the... What? Alright, well, I guess go rest on this bench really quick. Oh, I went up an entirely different way. I thought I was on, like, the left side of the shit. I was on the right side of the shit. That makes more sense. Okay. pretty sure... Yeah, the person who was here taught me a needle art, I think? Something like that? Maybe? Oh, the enemy's gone now. Okay, there's something on the other side. And it's not much of anything at all. Fair enough. So that's not the path. Oops. Alright, so main other thing then is just bottom right, wherever I was before. Can't really think of anything else to go to. Looks like I explored most of this. Explored pretty much all this. Explored everything I can here for now. Explored everything I can here for now. Here as well. Here. Maybe I didn't see everything in the basin. No, because I went like down through that thing, so I'm pretty sure I did. There's more in the palace grounds, but I don't think I can get down there just yet. I don't remember what down into the left is in the basin, but alright. Yeah, but I feel like something like Elden Ring gives you more options because of weapon arts, since like I was using the katana for most of it, but I should wait. I already read that. I'm tired. That seemed like a new chat message to me. You read that already? Yup. Yes, I did. I need to go to sleep. I'm gonna go deposit this money at the bank really quick, and then I'm gonna sign off. My thoughts are just so unique you can read them for the first time twice. True. Yeah, my thoughts are so unique that I can respond 3 times in a row like it's brand new. Oh, or maybe my brain just doesn't function. One of the two. Okay. I guess it's also possible. You know what? Let's deposit this money really quick, and then I'm going to take one more really quick look around the fog canyon. Just to see. I just want to see if the shit that I need is like somewhere in here and I'm just stupid. I mean, this is the fog canyon, right? Yeah. Is this all there is to this room? Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure I've already done this, but you know what? Maybe there's somewhere else I can go now with wall jump or double jump or something that I couldn't go to before. Nice. Thought I avoided it, but no, platform isn't enough. Like I can go up into this. Nope. Nice. Oops. Jellyfish moment. True. I just love the jellyfish, dog. I just love the jellyfish. Pretty sure over here is nothing to me right now. So there is this, but I don't think that I'm... You know what? Let's heal and let's try. I'm pretty sure I hit the thorns and that's it. Yeah. Okay. So there's got to be something else with the water. Maybe I can like get onto the water or something. There's another upgrade somewhere. I don't think there's anything to the right over here, right? Ka! I thought his little tentacles didn't hit me. My bad. If you want to try, you can latch onto the side just before the acid and crystal dash across, but it's really tight, but otherwise, you're missing an item for that. Yeah, fair enough. I could try, and maybe it'd be fun, but just go for the legit way. Usually I do try with stuff like that, but I don't feel confident enough. I know that I already did some of this. I don't remember how far I got, though. I don't remember if I needed, like, something else to finish it. Oops. Maybe I already got everything that's over here. I genuinely do not remember. And now I'm just taking a lot of damage for no reason. I'm very stupid. Okay. I thought that was ground. That's not ground. Maybe I already did everything over here. Overgrown mound. Let me heal before I die. Was I already over here? I do not remember this. I'm gonna get locked into playing the game more. Oh god, I was gonna go to sleep. Let's heal again. Oh, uh-oh. I'm done. That's how they get you. True. I'm really bad about this with Metroidvanias. I know that people are like this with like 4X's, like Civ and stuff. That is not me typically. Ah, I thought I would have shielded. Well, I got him. You take those? I'm so close to death. It's not even funny. Fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, and that's a shortcut back. Okay. Take those. Really appreciate a bench. Oh, that's something. Full soul. Howling Wraiths. Hold tap B while holding up to unleash the wraiths. Spells will defeat the soul. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Nice. Free spell. I'm happy with that. It's something alright. Howling Wraiths, your beloved. Fair enough. You will probably almost never see me use that, but you know what? I'll probably try it out one time and then forget that it exists. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it be. It does so much damage. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oops. Bruh, don't respawn. You're not supposed to do that. Alright. Was I already over here? I think so, yeah, because we got Shadow over here. And this is locked from the other side. How do I get to that other side? Maybe if I can go down farther from over here. Nope, but I don't think that I can because it's just that. So maybe I have to go the left way with the dark stuff and then wrap back around or something. Okay, we're good. I take damage from right there. That makes sense. Okay. Nice. Jellyfish moment. And then I think over this way is some black. Definitely been across this now. Yeah, it's black. Okay. Sounds like the map maker's over here though somewhere. A jellyfish moment. Okay. I'm pretty sure everything over here. That's everything. Okay. Because this just loops back around a green path. Yup. Okay, well. Let's just go back around to Queen Station, I guess. So I'm assuming it's not the Fog Canyon. Unless I'm missing something very obvious. I already went here. Seems like there's some way to swim in that water. as well as the black stuff. Maybe I can't swim in the water, but I can at least get the black stuff, I assume. There is a way to swim in the water. Okay, fair. Well, I'm going to end up going off in a ton of different random fucking directions trying to look for whatever it is. Nice! Sniped me! Let's go, dude. Jesus fuck. Okay. Jellyfish moment. So true. Okay, let's... I guess just drop the rest of the money off here because I don't really have any use case for it. It's a nice little balance. A couple bucks. Not bad at all, not bad at all. I can definitely buy those other notches. I can buy notches. Kind of need those. Does this person give me anything? They didn't seem to be very useful before, but maybe now. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, let's at least look one more time. Mantis Village is basically all cleared out. You know what one thing I haven't done? Okay, we're gonna try this too. Real last thing. She's just there to be chill. There's some money in the area. Her head isn't though? Oh. Wait, can I jump up there? I haven't even tried. Oh. Didn't realize. Okay, fair enough. Nice. Delicious. Fair enough. The one thing that I haven't tried is that weird priesty guy. I haven't tried to dream nail him. Maybe I can like go farther that way if I do that. I think that's over this way, right? Because I go down and around, then just far left until I'm right above Deep Nest, I think. I just want to try to get the stuff out of the way before I forget. Because there's a good chance that if I come back tomorrow, I might forget a lot of this random bullshit. Oh, well, this is different now. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Okay. Can I still dream hail this thing? Blazing bright. These are the guys praising the sun, huh? Well, I do see that there's... I should be able to go farther left, I just can't. So maybe there's like a different path over there or something. Maybe it's from the... Fog Canyon or whatever, down and around, something like that. Can I dream nail these things? Right. Okay. So it's not this. Alright. So it opens from the other side. Fair enough. Guess there's this thing to the left of the fungal waste that I didn't go to. I'll save that for tomorrow at least. Over to the right. There is like an up that way it looks like, but I don't know if that's really anything. That goes down back here. There's that, but that's also blacked off. Alright, let's try that other... Or wait, you know what? No, because I'm pretty sure I needed something else to like get through that thing. Like it's gated off or something over here. So you know what? I think that actually that on that tower thing, I think that that is blocked off. It's probably from Fog Canyon. Okay, well that just takes me back to going down and then to the right, because that seems to be the only way that I can explore. I had the waterways, which I don't know if I did all of, but I seem to do like an okay amount of. I could like go back into it through the City of Tears as well. But there's a whole other area to the right that I didn't go to. If if I go the tram right and then further to the right. So try that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, it seems out too far. There's at least one of the expansion things of the waterways. Fair enough, I haven't found that. I feel like I want a map of the waterways, though. I wasn't finding it, wherever the duder is that gives it to me. Hollow Nest Crown. I couldn't jump over the thing, but it does look like it goes farther to the left. I jumped off and it brought me back over there. I'm surprised that that isn't mapped out with that path up, because I did fully fall down that. I still don't think that I can do anything with the black egg things. That just kind of is what it is. Maybe there's more with the Howling Cliffs that I didn't do. That's also possible. Okay, well. That's that then. Alright, well. It was fun. That's Hollow Knight. Oh. Seems like I still have a little ways to go. Sure, there's a couple more bosses after the, whatever's gonna be after the, 3 masks as well. So, still got an okay amount of the game to go through. Got 3 more days before Silksong. Depends on what time Silksong comes out on Thursday. Maybe I'll have some time to keep playing this game before Silksong actually comes out. We'll see. Well,